Welcome, 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 welcome. Holy Jennifer Jupiter's Batman, we're running late.
Yes, we are. And it's windy and it's
windy. Yeah, I'm gonna move the camera over here. You're gonna look like you're far away. I look like hey, scoot back some.
yes.
Look like a giant. Looks like a little midget over here.
Yeah, that's okay.
So we are at Windy Acres. No. We're at Windy Sturgis.
Downtown on Main Street.
Yeah, so we had to move under the overhang here at Loud American because it was so windy out there. I was afraid it was going to blow so bad you wouldn't hear us. So hopefully the sound doesn't sound so bad. You can kind of let us know. Cam's trying to get her phone up and going here. And we'll tell you a little bit about kind of what's going on. And I guess
You'll have to do a phone so I can do the
all right, and you need to talk.
All right. So anyway, the weather's been nice. Yesterday was beautiful. It was like in the 70s. I got 2 pair of glasses on. It was in the 70s and wasn't quite this windy, but today it is crazy windy. So, but it's still not too bad. It's in the 90s, low 90s, and no humidity. So that's nice. I guess I'm trying to talk into the microphone, and I got one right here, so I don't have to scream. I guess. Sorry if I'm blowing your eardrums out. And Bob's fixing the phone so I can see the comments and talk to all you guys. So I saw Jeff said that there was rain delay. Jeff was the first one on tonight. So how about that, Jeff? He got on but he didn't get to see his NASCAR race yet, I guess. So where is that at? Is that down in Florida? Because I called my girlfriend and she said it was raining down there. So, and she said normally it's not the 20-minute rain that they had. She said it had been raining for a couple hours. So if that's where you're at, I guess that's why there's a rain delay, because it's pretty rainy down there.
All right, so there's your comments. Let me go put all on the other channels. Let's keep talking.
All righty, so there's Jeff. So there it goes. It comes up. So he says second. He's like, oh, no, I'm first. Clint's on. How you doing, Clint? We've, I guess I need these glasses, not my sunglasses. So I'll put these on underneath, and then maybe I can see both. So it's not so, there we go. Clint was second. NASCAR rain delay. Love that shot. Look at the bikes. Where's Bob and Tam? We're here. I told you we'd be on in just a minute. There's Roadkill Ron. How you doing? Crap on a Cracker's on. Hi, Bill. We're going to play Bob and who will be Tam. So you guys were going to just take over the channel without us, huh? So Jeff says he's in no hurry. How's the weather? I just told you, Chad. I guess you didn't get to come out Saturday. I didn't hear from you. Windy. Yes, it is very windy. Some Jim's on. How you guys doing? My TV on 98. Oh, Jeff Henson's on. The other Jeff. We got 2 Jeffs on again tonight. How about that? He's from Nashville. There's Har 2799. That's Bob and D. How you guys doing? Big Whoops on 90 in Southern Colorado. Yeah, it's about 90 here, but at least it's not really humid. So it's fine. And with this little breeze here, it's cooling us off. Gerald S. is on. How you doing down there in Nashville? Not Nashville. Gatlin. Where'd we go? Gatlinburg? Ramblin' Rome says, hey, and pating. There's Beggars Live. They're actually sitting right across from us. We'll have to turn the camera on in a minute and show you guys. Oh, they're going to come behind us. Here he comes.
No, he went the other way.
Oh, he went that way. Sorry, I thought he was going to come behind me. There's Nicole. She's on. How are you doing? Craig's on out there in Minnesota. Did you get any flooding? I know some parts of Minnesota really got washed away. Kiwi and Twerp, they're going to be in town here pretty soon. 2 Jeffs are a good thing, Jeff Henson said. There's Beer Bottle Baby. He says it's windy here in Wyoming. It must be across the plains here. I don't know. It's crazy. Nicholas is on. He says, hey there, Bob and Tam. How are you? We're doing good. We got nice full bellies and a cool breeze. We're in the shade. Hopefully you can't hear the music. So we're got our backs to it and our microphones on, and it's not super loud. And they're over there dancing. Yeah. There they are. Say hello. Tell them who you are. I don't know. Can they hear? Say it in the microphone.
Say it into the microphone.
Tell them who you are.
I'm Brian. That's Donnell from Baggers Life. We're missing Kurt, who's still in Florida. So, hey, Kurt, I know you're watching. Thanks, Tam.
You're welcome.
All right, so we got guests today, and so some of the things we've done.
Nicholas,
week.
come up here to the Loud America. He said he's here in town.
Come on by. Stop and say. We got a table here. We got 3 chairs.
Yeah.
Over here at the.
Up there.
the gas grill here. We're over here at that at Loud
Don't set
American.
anything down; it'll blow away.
Yeah, I got my hand on the tripod here just in case it goes windy. So, this week, some of the things we've done so far this week is one, we got out last Saturday, actually just 2 days yesterday. We went over and seen Wyatt's Lemonade. He had his official open day yesterday. And so we got him on camera and stuff. That'll be coming up real soon about Wyatt. Find out what he's doing and all that. He's kind of I guess what is he, 9 or 10 now?
I would say 10 or 11.
And he doesn't look very big, though.
No.
He didn't look like he's grown very much since last year. Have to ask
His hair might be a little smaller.
they might swing by today.
Yep,
They come
so
over
we'll
here
see.
once in a while. This is one of the places that sponsors them here in Kickstands.
I'm glad you didn't get flooded, Craig.
So we did that this week. What else have we done? You've seen the video on Deadwood. We got a video coming out tomorrow, which is going to be covering the bars in Sturgis. We kind of went around and we got down into the Dungeon Bar. Ended up being the waitress. Actually knows who we were. When I walked out, hey, Bob and Jam, how's it going? So it's always great when people recognize it. They go some bikes.
Yep.
Was that a guy and a girl or just two dudes? I got two dudes. Couldn't tell for
There was
sure.
a little girl here. Did a rolling stop, boy. She came through here and just went right on by. But
And we did it. If you make it over to the Buffalo or the Full Throttle Saloon, we went there today. One of the kids that are working there has got the ultimate mullet, mullet boy. I'm gonna get an interview with him before long. You got to see this kid. His hair's about this short in the front, and it's longer than a normal mullet, but it's about halfway down his back. Mullet boy. We'll call him
if
mullet
someone
boy.
work on a car and get paid in tacos, siesta soon.
And so what else we got going on today? Oh, the demo derby last night. It was supposed to be out at the Buffalo Chip. Did not happen.
Got
Now, this
canceled.
was not put on by the Buffalo Chip. It was another young man. We talked to him. I don't think I ever put him on camera or nothing. We went out there and kind of checked it out to see what was really going to happen.
Heather and Mike.
Wednesday or Thursday last week, and he was working on the field and everything.
Tony.
And then we heard a bunch of people last night saying that it got canceled. They ended up, the food truck that was there went over to Sasha's. And they had a food truck there from 7-Eleven, maybe a couple, not 7-Eleven, 7 a.m. or p.m. to
11 p.m.
11 p.m. So
You're talking too fast.
I'm talking too fast.
Yeah, I think you're upset because we're a couple minutes late. So Jeff Henson says, we like mullets. Do you have a mullet, Jeff? Is that why you like the mullets? Might be.
I thought they left in the 90s, but they're coming back.
No, we've
Young
seen a
kids
lot
like
of
it.
little kids with
Yeah.
mullets.
I think it's their dad.
Parents are
probably trying to
reliving.
relive them having a mullet. Only thing I can figure out. Yeah. Only thing I can figure it out. I don't know. But so we haven't got a whole lot done this week. Yesterday, her cold's almost gone. We ran out of, she's been taking some natural pills.
Called Clear
And,
Lungs.
So she ran out of them, and the store here in town didn't have them. So we had to go to Rapid yesterday. We ended up spending all day there.
Went to the
Harlem
dealership.
Lake. Yeah, I went to the dealership. No, we didn't go to the dealership yesterday.
Oh, went to
That was
Texas
what?
Roadhouse.
Yeah. Roadhouse. Where'd you go?
Or Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, yeah, we ate at Texas Roadhouse. I was like, I don't know.
And we did laundry. And then we went from the natural food store. And we went to Walmart to pick up 25 gallons of tea.
Got a good supply. It should last me at least to the end of this next week.
I opened the fridge, and that's all that's in there is iced tea. I said, are you happy now? There's nothing in the fridge but iced tea.
She threw away all the stuff she had frozen. When we come, we usually make hamburgers. She'll freeze them. I'll grill them and stuff. And she'll make a bunch of different things up and froze them. So when we went to the daughter's house before we got here, I think she threw all that away because there's nothing in the freezer but the ice cream. She threw
No.
the ice cream away.
Ice and ice cream. That's all you need, right?
16 pounds of ice we get in our refrigerator.
Yep. So got ice.
Freezer.
We had to get ice last night too. No,
Yeah, we've had an ice maker for a while. We drug it, but it just,
it works.
we go
but
through
it's
a lot of ice.
very
it's just,
slow.
for her, it's just a pain to get it out, hook it all up. So
You have to pour the water in the
if
bag,
we can get
and
the
it takes about 30 minutes, and you get like 6 little ice cubes.
No, but I mean, after about an hour or so, it fills the tray up. Yeah, it's one of the small ones.
And then you dump it and put it in the freezer. I mean,
It did it for a while.
if he's editing and we're going to be there 3 or 4 hours, I can probably get a Ziploc baggie full of a big one, a gallon one.
But
So,
when she did packing, she left it at home.
well,
There's so many things.
because he's got more equipment that's got to go where all the storage goes. Roy's on from Texas. He said he'll be here soon. Okay, safe travels, Roy. Okie,
And anybody that's
67. Hi,
coming
guys.
early,
Okie.
Kathmandu
Hi,
is open. Google that, Kathmandu Campground in Sturgis. You can come over and we're there. You can come on over. They got full hookups. They're giving really good prices. Tell them Bob and Tam sent you.
Yep.
Now, for the rally, they're sold out. Unless you got a trailer, you want a boondock or dry camp, or you got a tent. Other than that, there's no more RV spots at Kathmandu. They're sold out. They've been sold out for about 2 months. So,
Jeff, we didn't tell you. It's Long Island iced teas. He said screw tea.
Oh,
It's not. It's regular tea.
that's about all I can drink. I used to drink a lot of soda, and I got rid of quit drinking soda. Tea's actually better for me than soda. My sugar went back down. Even though I put a ton of sugar in my tea, my sugar count is a lot better now after not drinking sugar or soda anymore.
Yep. He did. He was borderline diabetic. Jeff's like, oh, that's a different story.
So that's why I drink it. I'm not a water drinker. If I've drank a gallon of water in my lifetime, it'd probably be a miracle.
That would be, yes. Doesn't drink any water. He said his water's in his tea.
That's right. The soda here's got ice in it, so I'm getting my water right there.
See, and whoever complained about us saying Orleans the other day, did you hear how we said water 10 times?
It's running with water in it.
Yeah, we say ours.
So what
Don't
else
throw
have we
that
been
out.
doing? So what else we've been doing this week? So today we went over to Full Throttle Saloon. Wait till you see that video. They got some more stuff done. So pretty exciting. That'll be coming out. I may throw that in with. We also went to the dealership on Saturday, not this Saturday, but last Saturday. But this Saturday would be just as good. They had. I don't know. Oh, they call it. What do they call that? Racing for the summer. The dealership.
Oh, yeah, I think.
And there's a ton of people there. They got a ton of bikes. They get free burgers away, free soda, and free brewskis. So they had that last Saturday, and this Saturday they had it. But that's the end of it till rally time starts. And so that'll be going on. They've got something coming up at the dealership that'll be totally different, but we're not legally allowed to speak about it. So try to figure that one out. They can't even advertise it.
Oh, so what did we do? This was a week. I was looking to see, we talked to Marilyn about bike shows coming up.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what we did. I'm looking at my calendar to see what we did this week.
Yeah, so I went over to Buffalo Chip on Tuesday, and we talked to Marilyn. She's the one that takes care of all the bike shows. We got all that done. I'm waiting for some video from her. She sent me the flyer stuff. It's still a little early to talk about bike shows. Iron Horse is not even here. They haven't even put nothing up yet, so I don't know anything that Iron Horse is doing. The one bike show that we thought we're going to give $1,000 away, he's going to postpone it until next year. That was going to be out at Sundance. We'll tell you
Trying
that.
to work on his sponsors. He kind of started a little late to get some sponsorship for that.
But we did find out at the Buffalo Chip, one of the contests, they're giving $2,500 away for first prize.
Hey.
And like 5 second place prizes, which will be $500 each. She's put her bike in the Evo
Evo
class.
show.
You get to one of the first 100 people go on the Buffalo Chips website, you get a free flannel shirt. Some brand, not Dixon, but some other brand.
We haven't done Beartooth Pass yet. We're
So probably
going
not. Just because it ended up, we were going to go, and people said the bikes was really good, but then they got some more snow, and I don't want to take a chance and get over there, and then we went all that way for nothing. So we probably aren't going to make Beartooth Pass. We're actually been kicking around, maybe going down to Hot Springs. They actually have a dinosaur place down there in Hot Springs. That's where they found all the prehistoric dinosaurs in South Dakota, are down there in Hot Springs. She wants to get in the Hot Springs as long as it's not 100 degrees outside. She wanted to go when it was 59 the other day.
Yeah, when we were down there, when we went through Custer and did that, we're going to stop at the Purple Pie Shop too, wherever that is. They said they got, that's in Custer. And it's, everybody tells me the pies are excellent. It's ice cream. They said it's really a good place. So, Ho F Bowl 22 says, how's exit 37?
It's fine. There's nothing wrong with getting off of kickstands there. Exit is fine. They're not doing anything to Meade Road yet. There's no construction on it. They're not putting in the highway yet.
But it's nicely packed. I mean, it's not a paved road.
They're going to end up throwing more rocks on it before it happens.
I don't know.
So right
now it's okay.
Yeah, we've been riding the bike on it. I rode the truck on it. No problems whatsoever. 385. Speaking of 385, which weren't, but not yours. They're saying by the 17th, is that the 13th? One of them days of July. It's supposed to be completely open, but it's supposed to be rock chipped or something like that. We will get down there around those days. We're going to contact the county before we go down there to make sure they got it done before I drive all that way down there.
Kathmandu's awesome.
It should be open too. Now, if you're on that other highway coming from Idaho, what's that highway called?
Idaho.
Teton.
Teton.
They had a collapse on that 3 weeks ago. It's completely open. Opened up last Saturday.
How about that?
They got their crap together.
That's right.
And
So Neil's on.
We're going to show some pictures of that on a video. One of our girls that live here, subscribers, Beth, she sent me some pictures and stuff. So we're going to post that on one of the videos. Just a little news flash, show
TAM'S
what
on.
it looked like, what it's fixed now. She thought she had some video, but I haven't seen it yet.
I know. It's very windy here today. They said I need a headband on. Something. I know. I probably do have a hat on the truck. Thank goodness that the NASCAR is still wet. There you go. Tom Sheets is on. He says, "Hey, Bob and Tam, hope all is well." From Tam and Julie. Hi, Tom and Julie. Sorry. They live down there in Pea Ridge. Did I get it right? Down by Bikes, Booze, and Barbecue. I think that's, if I'm thinking of the right people.
So we got all our hotels, all that stuff booked for Bikes, Booze, and Barbecue, and also for Ocean City. So we're all set for that. Ocean City, we will not show up till that Wednesday before, and we leave on that Sunday, and then we get to Bikes, Booze, and Barbecue on the Monday of that week, and then we're there till Sunday again. So give you just a rough idea of what we're there. Here in Sturgis, we're here all the way through. Remember, we're the only ones bringing you daily updates on what's going on in Sturgis. Where everybody else gets here and starts putting stuff out, we're the first.
Bruce says he's staying there at Kathmandu in the cabins.
Oh,
So, and
he's
Fun
there
on,
now, or he's going to be
he's there now, I guess. And then Fun on Wheels says, "I was wondering why nobody had watching my premiere. Bob and Tams are doing a live. Don't put it on at Sunday at 4.
Yeah, we'll do this time until rally time starts.
Rider X is on.
Holy smokes.
What?
The Rider X is on.
Oh.
You know that dog's something.
I don't know. I wanted to see the doggy. Still don't have a doggy. My daughter just sent me some more pictures. Jeff says we know. All right. Nope, there's some mail.
So make sure you're sharing information with people. If you've got other people you're going with that are from coming to Sturgis for the rally this year, send it to them. Let them know that we got a lot of stuff that we're covering. Even some of the older videos, I'm redoing the thumbnails on them. They're even good to still go back and check a lot of that stuff out. You know, Iron Mountain has changed. Well, we did Iron Mountain. Oh, we did Iron Mountain and Needles Highway this week.
Oh, yeah.
We did that. Haven't shown you that. And we ate in Hill City. That was okay.
Get breakfast.
Yeah, I was thinking, what the heck did I have there? Breakfast. It's a little high. I thought the $16.95 for a buffet was a little steep, but it was okay. She had they had a
$7.99 special. 2 pancakes, 2 eggs, and 2 bacon. That's what I got.
Yeah, she got
He got the $16.99 breakfast.
Well, I didn't want pancakes. Pancakes, if I eat bread alone, I'm hungry like in an hour. So it's like, I gotta have some meat. But
And
today
the 2
went to
strips of
Perkins.
bacon.
Today went to Perkins and it didn't do any good either. 2 hours after that, I was starving again too. 4 pieces of bacon didn't cut it.
Oh, you had your hash browns and you had your toast.
So now I'm really full.
Yeah.
I had the beef tips again today.
I had the chicken.
Well,
I
we
know.
didn't take any pictures of
Oh
that
my
either.
gosh, it was a lot of food. I don't know how much that was or how much you got, but there was probably about 8 times. No, I don't know what it was, but it was a lot.
That's on the menu right here.
Well, I'm not touching that stuff.
It's blowing away.
Yes, it will.
It's windy.
So Fun on Wheels says hi to everybody. Crap on Crapper. Crap on a Cracker is saying hi to everybody. Okay,
Last year that was the ultimate
where
thing.
Catmandu?
It was Crap on a Cracker, and who did they want to meet? Those two wanted to meet.
Fender Kitten.
Fender Kid. They wanted to meet each other because they talk back and forth on our lives, and then they both wanted to meet each other. That was their dream last year for both of them to meet up.
They finally got to meet each other.
Yeah.
Work at Mandu booked at RV site a month ago. So where are you staying at? I wrote Rod King and told him how far away we were from him.
We're at what, E15 or something?
L5.
L15. No, it's not 5. It's 15. I think.
I don't know.
5 would be way down at the other end.
What do we? Oh, we're at 29 now.
Yeah. So right now we're down by the office and bathrooms and all that. But we'll be staying there. But if you came in now just to stay for a few days or up until rally time, you could stay right where we're at. We got both sides on. Both of them
Open.
On both sides of us are open. Not saying we're there all the time, but
no, it's not there much.
Running around a lot.
Yeah.
And so today we went out to Full Throttle. We checked out what was going on out there, and we got a great video there of some more stuff going on. I put a few pictures on Facebook, but you didn't get to see what they've done. I don't want to waste a video. What's the other video I'm working on? Oh, place to eat. We're gonna go eat at a bunch of places tomorrow, so I can finish up. Well, we forgot to film.
I know. Yeah, that's fine.
We ate at the Knuckle, and they had the hot roast beef, and I didn't film that, and that was really good. We split that. That was really good. And they got a half order or a full plate. Full plate was like $15.99, and the half plate was $9.99. So we just took it and used the $15.99. We split it ourselves.
Yeah,
it was really good. I looked and I'm like, I don't have that. We didn't have Pizza Ranch. We need to go down there and film Pizza Ranch because they're not raising the prices this year.
Yep.
And the Knuckle, we've ate there a couple times, and I don't think I've filmed anything at the Knuckle yet either. And so we had a hamburger there the other day, and I think I had, what was the other thing I had? We had breakfast there. We weren't overly impressed with the breakfast, but we went on Friday and there was nobody there.
Oh, the Knuckle?
Yeah. Saturday's their big day. Probably with more people there. I said they should have a smorgasbord. It would be better.
A buffet or whatever.
Yeah, buffet.
So Beggar's Life said that there's RV spots available for the rally at Black Hills Vista, if anybody's looking. And it used to be the big RV park, which is up on top of the hill, kind of overlooks the Jack Pine Gypsies.
Yeah.
Over there by Jack Pine Gypsies on top of the hill there. Rowan's on.
We stayed there once. It's new owners now, so they said it's a little bit better than it used to be. We haven't made it up the hill yet. So that's not too bad because you can come out two ways. One, you can come out by the gas station right there by Dairy Queen. You can come out that way. Or the other way takes you around. You come out by the firehouse.
It is okay.
And you come across the tracks down on Junction. So depending on which way you want to go. When we stayed there the one time, we went depending on which way you want to go. Which way you were going. So they still have spots. We also found out Shade Valley out there in the boondocks. They still got full hookups available. Happy Hoyle still got full hookups. The Chip, when we talked to Rod the other day, he said he's got some electric spots still left, electric and water. He said 3, but I think he had more than that. So they're still available. I said Happy Hoyle. Glencoe, last time I looked, they still had like 3 30-foot spots still available, but I didn't look in the last week.
So Ryder X says, looks like we're sitting on somebody's porch. We're on
the Loud Americans porch.
The patio, their patio.
There's where we're at. They even allow dogs. See? Dog.
Woof, 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 woof.
He doesn't look very excited.
No, he doesn't.
So there, we're across the street from One Eye Jack's. We're back.
Long haul is from Florida Keys. Yes, it is. Is that where you're coming from, Steve? Wow. Somebody else said they were coming from Pennsylvania. They'd be here on August 1st. Yeah. Mike Payne's on. What's going on with the Black Hills Vendors Park? Where do you want to go?
I don't know. It really darked out.
Thank you. Home? I don't know. Maybe it was pretty good.
Let's try to figure out where we're moving the camera around. So hopefully the music, you guys can't hear the music. She's playing with her food there. Did your mama tell you not to play with your food?
I'm throwing in a box. I don't know. Now we can see. Yeah.
Yeah, but see, we keep going in and out.
Oh. It's the wind.
No, it's the whiteness behind you. The sky's really blue. You look fantastic. Look how blue the sky looks.
Don't tell him that.
But there's always a chance of rain. This is like Florida. There's always a chance of rain every day.
Yep.
We need some more rain before you guys get here because the grass, when they're cutting it, it's starting to die. So they need to get it. We need to get a good rain. So they're talking maybe tomorrow. We're going to go take the bike out today. I need to wash my bike. We're going to take it down to the car wash, get them all cleaned up.
It's filthy.
And then we want to do spearfish, get all the waterfalls done. We do have a side-by-side. We're going to be taking out on, what day are we taking the side-by-side out?
7th. No,
July 6th. July 6th. We will be in the hills on a side-by-side. We have, who's taking us out?
Harry the farmer, Myron, and his wife, Pam, I think is
taking us out. So they're going to show us some sights.
Hair farmer is his name. Oops. Oh, did I just make a mess? Dang it.
What was in there?
Put this inside of it, maybe. I don't know.
Things are blowing off the counter here.
I know, the poor doggy thought he was going to get a treat.
He
said that didn't come quite far enough.
Oh, no. What is that? So really,
what's going on with Black Hills Vendor Park?
We got a whole video. That's what we did too. We went over to Black Hills Harley this week, and we found out we got the whole scoop. If you're Amsel Adam fan, We've got the whole lowdown coming up this week. I'll get that video done this week and tell you all about the vendor park, what changes they're going to make, what they're going to get rid of, who they're going to get rid of, and who gets to stay. So stay tuned for that.
I don't know. I keep losing my place. There I am. Fun on Wheels says, just ordered a bunch of Fun on Wheels stickers to give out during the rally. Bob and Tam, you get the first two. Thanks. That'll be pretty
Add to the
cool.
wall out there in the
And
shop.
I'll give you some of ours if we haven't given them to you. I don't think we've met you yet.
So,
We're in H14. So we're in L. A, B, C, D, F, G, H,
I don't know.
I, J, K, L. You're probably about 4 rows from us. We're in L. I know L. I don't know the number.
I think it's we're right on the curve of the road. Right when
Yeah.
the road goes up straight to the right. Where we were, if anybody knows where we were at last year, we're right
Across
where
the
the back
street.
of our trailer was at. We're now at, that's our front of our trailer.
Yeah.
That end, across that road. So we have full hookups this year. We never had before. So got that all hooked up. And
Here you go. If I go to DQ, I get ice cream. I only get the corn dogs.
I don't really eat much food at Dairy Queen.
Say that.
To me,
Shade Valley in
Dairy Queen,
2021.
real food is like a step below McDonald's. and it's right down there with like Burger Chef or King or whatever the hell it is.
They probably don't know who Burger Chef is. Burger Chef and Chef. Who knows who that is?
It's a Midwest thing.
That was before Burger King, I think. We're in
Chef.
Jersey going.
Burger Chef and Jeff. I think Burger King bought them out or somebody bought them.
So Ryder Rex wants to know who's joining us. Baggers Live. So there they are.
We crashed the party.
That's all right. Oh,
So they contacted us this morning and we said, come on down. They were going to leave. And I said, you can stay. Ryder X has been on that side of the camera before.
yeah.
We ended up having to give him a mic finally because I talked to him. People were like, what's he saying? What's he saying? He's my substitute.
Big Pine Keys. He's filling Bob.
Yeah, he's filling Bob.
Or is that Todd King?
I don't know which one was what. One's substitute Bob, one's filling Bob.
I don't know.
So when I'm gone,
Big Pine
Ryder X did that one year.
down there. I think it was Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, it was
It was at Twin Peaks.
2021, 2022. I got up, went to the bathroom or something, so he jumped in my seat.
Well, no, he was
Yeah.
gone forever. And I was trying to talk. So he came up and filled in. I'm like, hey. Terry's on. Hey, we're good. How are you? We did a 500-mile plus ride yesterday. Thought about you. Bob would have enjoyed it. Yeah, that's cool. Because somebody was talking about Skyline Drive the other day. And I said, oh, we've never gotten invited. And I was trying to tell them where it's at. And they're like, no, there's one like here in Sturgis. And I said, oh, sorry. I thought it was the one up in Virginia. So I thought you'd get a kick out of
I
that.
did find Hamster Lane. We drove on that today.
Hamster Hill.
Wasn't what I was expecting. It's actually where a lot of hamsters
Okay, Terry.
Bill. Yeah, they have a big party up there. We got invited to that. Seclusive private party.
Tam, you sound normal instead of like a boy going through puberty. Much better. Still got that little nagging cough, but much better than what I was. Thanks, Rowan. How many R's are in Wash? Just
3.
a couple.
3.
North by Southeast. Just jumped in to say hi. Hey there. How you doing? Kept on a
Scoot
cracker.
over that way. Then I'll scoot there. And
And then you want me to?
the wall be behind me. What are you
Hey,
trying to do?
I got stuff under my legs, so don't blow away. There you go.
Well, I thought you were taking your chair.
Why would I take my chair? And where are you gonna sit?
When I slide my chair over. Let me keep moving here. See, I had to move your chair.
Oops.
Get rid of those napkins.
Well, they're not napkins. They're menus.
Well, whatever. We don't need them. That's what we do here. We don't need these anymore.
Thank you.
Hi.
You forgot the plates.
Waitress.
Be a good waitress.
Oh, you almost got my toe.
I'm gonna get over the line here. I'm on the gas pipe.
Ouch.
I'm too close.
Ow.
Move your foot.
Where do you want me to go?
Put your feet in front of you. This is the chair faces this way.
I don't like this. It's too low. The table's too low. But
Fire pit.
now they
Hey,
can
now you
probably
can see me.
well, now they can probably hear the
Can
music
you hear
too.
music? Let us know if you can hear the music or not.
Oh,
So if you keep talking, they won't hear.
well, you
I
talk.
could go out there and sit down because there's no there's no sun. So
Yes.
see what happens.
Thanks, guys. I do feel better. Give me some places I've never been. So I don't know where you've been,
Have you been
Terry.
to Laconia? Have you
Or I don't know if
been
he's talking
to-
about Sturgis.
No.
Moonshine Gulch. Have you been there?
We have a new place we're going to hit. We drove by it yesterday. It's called the Barn. It's a bar that's not too far
Out
from
in
here.
Piedmont.
So we went by there. We went by a place that's called the I Bar. It's by the Iron. What's that hotel?
Iron Horse Hotel Inn.
Yeah.
Iron Horse Inn.
It's in Whitewood. They were closed. We kind of looked through the windows. I don't know. Somebody recommended me go out there and get a story. I think the family's owned it for 25 years, and the daughter or son-in-law or
Somebody's running it now.
I don't know if we'll go back. It wasn't anything. It's in a tin building. It's got a couple of tables, dartboards. It's like a nice bar, but I mean, it's not anything. It's not history. It's not old. It's not. I don't know if we'll go back. So we're always looking for. If you know something, you can always email us or text us or put it on here. I prefer not on here because we don't see it. Just put it in the regular comments. There's some place you'd like us to check out. There's a few other bars. We found another bar today. What was that other bar? It was out there in Whitewood. You said you thought you heard people tell you about it. It looked
Bushwhacker. The Bushwhacker.
That looked like a cool place to maybe stop at. We might get out there and check that one out. And so we got to do all that. So we're going to do the waterfalls. We'll show you that. We're going to Devil's Fish Pond or whatever it's called. Devil's Pool.
Bathtub. I didn't know
go.
what he was talking about.
Whatever. We're going to go there on the 7th, and we'll have a video on that, how to get there. Talk about that. We did find out, if you're interested, which I don't know if I'll do it or not, when you go down to Rutherford Falls, is that the one that's behind the lodge?
Yeah.
That you can go from the front parking lot, you can go to the top of the falls and look down. So I might do that. I got to get back with the person that told me about it and see if I really want to walk that far or not, how bad it's going to be. So I don't die out there on the trail. So we went down to, what's the other one? Hippie Hole. Hippie Hole. We may not do that one. We're hearing that's a really long haul in and out. So we probably, of course, it'd be the same distance going in as coming out. But we may not make it to that one.
32 days until Sturgis.
There you go. Time's a ticking. Now, if you're coming an extra 7, or actually it'd be 6 days earlier, if you're coming to Saturday before.
140 miles. That's a long way.
30 days.
Fun on wheels. There's Indra. You know, the other night we were on, was it last year? Last
been
Sunday?
live since last Sunday.
Because I said none of our Aussie friends were on. None of you guys were on. It had to have been last Sunday, I guess.
This would be, it's probably evening now for them.
No, it's morning, I think. And
Oh, yeah, then it's opposite, so it'd be morning. This could be like 4 o'clock in the morning for them. It could be really early.
yeah, but they're usually on. So Hendra's on now, and so is Rowan. They're saying hi to El Buffalo. El Buffalo's on. Jeff's saying laugh out loud. August 3rd, great friends of mine are playing at the main stage at Shade Valley. There you go, big whoop. CC, what does it look like a Kathmandu for us low-life tinters? Any shade?
Yes.
They do.
We did see,
We didn't think they did.
yeah, we didn't think they did, but there's quite a few trees that you can put your tent a certain way. And, you know, what I always say is you want the shade so in the morning it's not beating on your tent. The sun comes up here about 4:45 in the morning. That'll get a little later when you get here, but it probably won't be much. Around 5 o'clock, the sun's out. So you want your tent, you want to look at the spot and make sure you got shade when you get up in the morning, not at night or not during the day. If you're in your tent during the day, you came to the wrong rally. Just saying. It should be anywhere near your tent. It's just like the evening. Some people say, well, I won't have shade in the evening. Once again, 8 or 9 o'clock, if you're in your tent, you're at the wrong rally.
Yeah. Sandy, Mrs. Crap on a Cracker, said tomorrow she's registering her bike. She's making a cake with edible icing, Harley emblems, orange and black tablecloth, black plates, and orange and black candy.
Are you bringing it here?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Probably not all the goodies, but she's going to get her bike registered and bringing it here. B-Monk.
But she's bringing the cake.
Ah.
We looked at the store. We looked at cupcakes last night. They didn't have crap over here at grocery stores. We got spoiled at those stores in Florida. What were they called? Grocery stores in Florida had the cupcakes.
Oh, Publix. Yeah.
They're whoa, almost lost the camera there. Good catch. I got no protection on my on my phone. If it would have dropped, it would have been the end of my phone. I have no insurance. Good thing I had my hand on enough to catch it.
Thanks, Rowan.
So that's pretty exciting. So a lot of things going on this week here. We're hoping to do some riding. Tammy hasn't been on her bike yet.
Nope, not out here in Sturgis.
So we're hoping to get it out next week, and we're going to do not Needles Highway. We're going to do
Spearfish
Canyon. We'll loop around, come back down through Nemo, and hit Bound Knocker Road coming down. And so we'll get all that taken care of.
It won't be this darn windy.
Yeah, which it hasn't been. There's days here it's been windy, days it hasn't been. Other night we had 80-mile-an-hour winds.
It's
They
crazy.
had all kinds of storm warnings. We were
There's
just on the edge of the storm.
There was a couple of tents that are up selling fireworks, and one got demolished. Poured down rain. They're almost all of their
They had just been
supplies.
open one day.
They got to open the 26th. I think it was the 27th.
I wouldn't buy any fireworks from the one down there right on the corner of Junction and the 90th.
They may not work. They got wet.
I don't know if they dried them
Last
out.
time I checked, Iron Horse Campground had RV spots left. Okay, there you go.
And I think
Dawn's
Steel Pony still had some too. I seen. Now, if you go on our Sturgis page, what is it, Sturgis? No, I don't have it in the comments here yet, but it's Sturgis help and show info or something like that. That's my Sturgis page. There's a lot of people there that's got campsites that they're giving deals on. Somebody got a great deal on Penske Park in the Buffalo Chip. It's really about $8,500, and I think they picked it up for around $5,000. Free food.
Sturgis
free
84th
beer.
Rally 2024. Share your info
There you
and help.
go. So that's the page you can go to, which I post a lot of flyers and
Devil's
stuff
Basket,
on.
yes.
I post a lot of flyers on here that I get. If you're a Facebook person.
Arthur's on from South America.
Hey,
Arthur
welcome.
Merlin.
You come in Sturgis.
Guani. I don't know. I probably Guyana. How do you say that? Guyana. Is that it?
Guyana?
Guyana, South America. How about that?
Cool.
Minuteman missile sites are awesome.
Now, we didn't make it out there. That's pretty far out. Now, we got a video coming up that I'm working on too. If you've ever thought about going to the 1880s town. Now, if you're into history, it's kind of cool. If you're going out there to be entertained, you ain't going to get it. There's a lot of original buildings out there that they've had hauled around from South Dakota. So there's a lot of 1800 buildings that are there. Weren't originally there. They moved them there. So it's really cool. They got stuff from Dancing with the Wolves. They got a couple of the stagecoaches and some other stuff like that. But I mean, if you like to walk through like an old historic town, it's kind of cool. That's 40 miles on the other side or 20 miles? 40 miles on the other side of the exit coming out of the back side of the Badlands. So we got a video coming out. It's 3 parts. It's all together. And it's going to tell you if you want to know about the 1880s town. It was cheap. It was very inexpensive. The 1880s town wasn't very much. It was like 10, 12
$10 a piece.
Yeah, it
or
wasn't very
something.
much to get in. And then
Maybe it was $12.
the Badlands, I think it was $25 to get in the Badlands. I think bikes are about the same price for going through there.
But if you got America Beautiful Pass,
Get it
it's free. And if you go on August 4th, I believe,
Whatever that
it's
Sunday.
free.
Yeah.
So how
That's
about that?
National Park Day,
Yeah.
Federal Park. So that'll be going on. We had some Jelly Roll playing up here on the music.
How about
Anybody
that?
wants to go see Jelly Roll, if you're a big Jelly Roll fan or even you want to know about Jelly Roll, I can guarantee you after the concert, he will be in the crowd with you, partying, drinking, having a good time. So if you want to see Jelly Roll up close, you want to stay and party after midnight, come to the Jelly Roll concert on Tuesday.
So Terry
Jelly Roll.
Crawford said, if you want to see some of the best history of the Black Hills area, go to the museum in Sundance, Wyoming. It's a donation-based entry and a block away from the Dime Horseshoe Bar as well. So that must have a lot of cool stuff about the Black Hills.
Now we've got another video that's we're working on. I don't have it all done. We just finished up the video today, shooting it. Is the museum out here, Fort Meade. We have never, ever, 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 ever been there. Out of all the times we go here, never even thought about it. So she said this year, well, let's go see what that museum is. That is the coolest place. Colonel Sturgis was stationed there. That is how we got the name of Sturgis, South Carolina.
I never knew that. I had no idea how Sturgis got named.
South Dakota. But it's really cool. There's a lot of really neat stuff there. They got a lot of history there. It was during the Cavalry War is when they had the base and stuff there. But it's really just a really lot of neat stuff. They do have cadets that are on the property doing maneuvers and stuff like that. The base is completely open. But during the rally, 2 gates are closed. We're going to show you the gate. That's what I had to finish filming. Was the gate that you'll be able to come in. It's right across from the high school. Then you go through that gate and you make one turn and you're right there at Building 55. and we show you all that in the video. But we didn't show you everything in the museum. They've got a Harley in the basement. How the hell they got that Harley down there? I don't know. One from the war.
So Steve Corzon, he says
Go down the steps.
8:40 a.m. in Sydney, Australia. Steve Corzon. So we got another Aussie.
There you go.
How about that?
Welcome from down under.
8:41. Well, it must have just changed. Rowan
So,
told him 8:41.
We appreciate all you guys coming on. And
Say pating to Dave Hamilton.
pating to the nation. I keep wanting to do it again. I wore my pating hat the other day, the one that somebody who gave me that hat.
Jamie.
Jamie gave me that hat, and I had it, and I don't think I even ended up wearing it that day.
I think, yeah, for a minute. Because you was trying to bend the bill, and you're like, no, it's a
I think
straight
it's
one.
one you don't bend. One of those.
It's a flat one.
The
One of
rapper
our
hat.
son-in-laws like those.
Like those rapper hat. I like the curved bills. He's got one of them flat hats too. I don't know. It's one of them ones they call
There you
for the gangbangers used to wear them. Now he's over here. He's clubbing. And so just having fun here at Loud American. Just wait till the rally. We're hoping that by the time the rally comes, that's all we're going to do is lives. Every day there'll be a live from somewhere.
All the other
wherever we're at.
videos will be done, and
Yeah.
we can hang out with you guys.
And so we'll
How's
be out
that
doing a
sound?
bunch of different things, fun things. I don't know what ride, other than we do. So just to give you an idea of what's going on Sunday, the first Sunday, we are going to be from, is it 1 to 3?
1 to 3, I think.
We're going to be at the Buffalo Chip
Camp
at
Zero.
Camp Zero. So we're going to show you how to get there and all that. It's free. You don't have to have a pass to get in there, but it's where you can meet influencers. You know, if you're Adam Sandoval subscriber, or I mean, if you're a watcher, you don't have to be a subscriber, but Her Two Wheels, Highway Vixen, bunch of the guys that are on here now will probably be there. You guys will probably
Agrified's going to be there.
and it's all free, but it's just it's
And
really
you can just meet everybody that you watch, and it's
well,
really
it's
cool.
hard sometimes to meet some of the YouTubers, like Adam
Adam
Sandoval. He doesn't usually do a meet and greet. Sometimes you can catch him at the Wall Tigers or something like that. So this is a way you can kind of pin him down, and he's going to be there a couple hours. He did mini bike races last year inside he actually won, which I would have expected him to.
Yeah.
The guy that runs mini bikes all the time.
Yeah.
And,
So Jerry said the woolly mammoth site is awesome too. They have at the Badlands, they have an area where they found big mammoths out there, and I think is it Hot Springs is where they have a huge. They said probably the biggest woolly mammoth archaeological dig ever is in Hot Springs.
So we're thinking about maybe doing that in the next week or so. Maybe go down there since we're not going all the way out to where we're going to go now. We're not.
Window behind you. There's a whole bunch of people in there that are watching us. So Reagan's on. Reagan Hafley. So hey guys, they're right there behind us. You got to come out here and get on camera.
So pretty exciting. It's just a lot of fun, and Sturgis is just a great place to be. You don't have to be here during rally. I'm not a big one to recommend after the rally because even the town here is just tired of the rally. That we'll show you that Monday or Tuesday after the rally, the street will be almost completely empty. You know, it's like Uncle Louis. He closes up because he takes all of his staff out on a camping trip for a week. He pays for it. He takes them
A
out.
big thank you. Sophie
So-
Beach says Rapid City ride Skyline Drive, especially near sundown. So we'll have to go up there and do that. Well, that's the Skyline Drive they were talking about. I forgot. It's up by where the dinosaur park is at.
There's a dinosaur park. They're not real dinosaurs. They're ones made out of concrete. But we went up there years ago. We did a video when we were spending time in Rapid, and we showed you all that. If you go back about 2 or 3 years, there's a really nice Challenger.
Cougar?
I don't think it's a CUDA. It's too big to be a CUDA.
Hi!
You're famous. Tell everybody who you are.
My name is Reagan. I'm from Washington State, and this is my big summer trip.
Oh,
There you
my
go.
good for you. Well, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, we saw that you guys were live streaming. I was like, hey, let me find it. Because we were wondering what you guys were talking about.
Yeah.
Because we saw him, you interviewing him about
Yeah.
the beer and stuff.
Yep. It's pretty cool. I'll have to go get you a sticker and bring it out to you.
Oh, really? You have
Yeah.
stickers?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yay. I'm so excited.
You're welcome.
So maybe gain a new subscriber, maybe. And they're here.
So we've been up to the Cosmo Mystery House, but we never went in it.
Yeah.
Is it? I don't know. I think it was kind of expensive. And he
Well,
wouldn't
we've
go.
done things like that before. We used to have a Six Flags.
Telling the truth.
We used to have a Six Flags that was near us in St. Louis that had one of those houses in there that were like that, where the floor's crooked, but the pool table looks crooked, but the ball rolls straight. And that's kind of what that is. The walls look crooked, but it's really level, but it's your illusion that you think it's crooked.
Where did we go?
It's from Mystery House.
Yeah.
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 Well, they
So-
say that whole area is like that. But where were we at? And we drove down that street, and it said if you park, if you stop, and then the car was supposed to roll
yeah,
backwards.
I don't know where that was at. If that was in Texas or where we were at.
So,
It didn't really. It was
supposed
on
to
a
be
hill.
haunted,
It was
haunted.
supposed to be. It was supposed to be this road, but if you're on a hill, of course you put it in neutral. It's going to roll back. And I'm like, they got the sign telling you all this, and I'm like,
The last bar was at my.
who are you conning here? I'm not totally. You know, some of us are blonde, and some of us aren't.
Hey, that's all right.
All right,
Blonde moment there.
I'm leaving.
You gotta go get a sticker. You gotta
I
take the
know.
microphone off there.
All right.
I got mad last time you walked away that you were breaking.
See, now this
What you looking
is
for?
really messed up. I don't know what's
Well,
going
just hit one. You can start and go down from there.
on. So Steven said it was 8:40 a.m. So I got that. There was Reagan. She just came out. The Skyline Drive. Okay, there's that house. Big Daddy HD says South Georgia in the house. See you in a
There you
few
go.
weeks. All right.
And it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a good year. It's not gonna be
Well,
super
that's the
crowded,
river. Look behind you.
but
Isn't that the guy? I
on
forget a whole bunch
the
of things.
85th, I think it's gonna be crazy. If you're not here this year, or even if you are here this year, you need to come back for the 85th.
Hey,
My saying is the 85th will be the last largest rally for Sturgis in the history. You wait and see. If I'm not right. You know, they are trying to do new things. The city's got the race at the end of the week in the state till Wednesday, Sunday. They have, and it's not going to just be enduro bikes or the adventure bikes. It's going to be a full-blown American flat track racing here. But it'll be the first debut of take my off. First debut of the adventure bikes. So that'll be kind of neat. We're going to film just very little of that because it's copyrighted under Fox TV. So we'll show you a little bit of it. Maybe we'll go live. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see on that Sunday what I decide to do. We're going to be on top of the Oasis bar shooting down. I think on the back road, I think we're going to have a lot of racks. It's very tricky to make that left off of Sherman into that parking lot. The guy had slid a little bit with there's manhole cover there. And so we'll see what happens. But I think there's going to be a lot of wrecks there. And he said that too. Oh, they turned the music off. They're in between songs. One of the
You
two.
can really hear it.
You couldn't. That's good. Because they copyright me and then I'm screwed and I don't make any money on this video. A little bit we make. So, wind's blowing again. So we're meet and greet. I told you about Sunday. Monday at Kathmandu. We're probably going to do mid-morning. We're going to do a meet and greet at Kathmandu. Probably from about 10 till about noon or so. We got some games we're going to play. We're going to have some stuff hopefully to give away. I'll go around and collect some stuff. And give away to you guys if you want to come out. So that's anybody can come to that. Wednesday, we are going to be in the morning, which isn't public, but it's the inductee breakfast in Deadwood. We'll be there. We're thinking noon. At noon, we're willing to take a ride out to Hewlett for the ham jam. So if you want to come out and meet us out in Deadwood, we'll go out that back way. We'll head out to Hewlett. We'll stop at Aladdin, show you the world famous town that I still say it's sold on eBay, but they said they didn't. But it was posted on eBay and then it sold. So I don't know how it happened, but we'll show you that. And then we'll go out and check out after we get done with Hewlett, we'll go out to Devil's Tower. So typically we don't go through Devil's Tower. Now, if you've already gone through Badlands, that pass will be good for Devil's Tower because it's federal park. So if we have enough people that want to go through it, we got the pass. Her Great America Pass gets us in free anyway. But there's not much to see. Just a big circle to drive through. There's a whole bunch of those guys popping out of the ground. The prairie dog things. Oh, you got America's Best Bet. And so if you got that pass, it's great. If you don't, but if you do it within the 7 days, but same thing. Now, if you go through Custer, that'll get you back on Needles Highway. Because on Needles Highway, you have to have a pass because part of that is going through Custer State Park, which is funny because part of going through Iron Mountain is in Custer State Park too. But they don't require you to have a pass. And if you're flying a drone, do not fly your drone in state and federal parks. You could get a very big, healthy fine, lose your drone and all kinds of stuff. Just FYI, you got to get a permit. And they're impossible to get a permit. Second thing I want to say, which I'm going to go work with the city tomorrow, we're going to call the city up. Do not put your stickers on the Sturgis signs. It looks like crap. When we videotape it now, you can't see your sticker, but you see all these little stupid things all over. So I'm going to call the city and what do they call these guys? No, not sanitation. Public Works. I got the phone number for the Public Works supervisor. I'm going to call him. I'm going to clean it off. If I'm assuming they're responsible for it. So I'm going to go down here to Napa and I'm going to get me some cleaner and I'm going to clean the freaking sign off. So I know your stickers are on there. I've seen a couple of people that I know their stickers on there. They're going to be taken off. They look like crap. And there's a lot of other places you can stick your sticker out at. Full Throttle Saloon, out at Knuckle. Places like this isn't a big deal. But when you're trying to take a picture like that, or like I was trying to do a video, it looks like crap with all these little spots behind you, but you can't see what the sticker is. It's just kind of glazed over, a white look. And if you watch the video we did the other day, you can see it. And when I was editing it, I'm like, this looks like crap. And people come here to take their pictures in front of the signs. Let's not do that anymore. Let's not put stickers. And I don't want them to have to put a sign on there, because that'd be stupid too. Do not put stickers. Do not mar our property, because there probably is a fine if they caught you doing it, because it is public. It's city property. So we're going to find out, and I'm going to clean it off. So if your sticker's on there, it's going to be off. And if you put one on during the rally and I got my can and my scraper, I'm going to take it off again. So once I get the city to say I can do it, then I got permission. I'll be the official sticker remover. And yeah, but I mean, it just, and if you're a YouTuber, you go down there with your camera and you stand in front of it, it just looks like crap. Do we know you? Do we know you?
No, my name's Nick.
Nick. Hi, Nick. So there we go. Somebody new. I don't know where Tam went. Oh, she went to get those girls a sticker. I was thinking, where the heck has she been? She fell in the toilet or something. So that's kind of going on there. I can't read any of the comments because I don't have my glasses on. So what else is going on? So that's a couple things we got planned. We're going to do that. We'll be at the Kid Rock. We'll be at the beginning of that on Thursday. Is the Veteran Appreciation Day, or whatever the hell they call that. The Buffalo Chip called Freedom Fest, I think is what they call it. They get mad when I call it something else. But Freedom Fest. They're going to have an induct. One of our subscribers, Mike, I don't think he's on tonight. He's the one that got married last year. He wanted to do something for the chip that he thought would be neat. And he's a service guy. His kid's in the service. Knows a lot of people. So what we're going to have is he's going to have. I'm not anything I got. I just put him in the right place. Showed him who to talk to and how to get it done. And they're going to have an inductee signing initiation for. Hopefully, they're going to have one for every branch of the service. So it'll be some young kids coming in and swearing in for their service. And we got a general or a major or somebody's coming. And so it'll be kind of neat. It won't be very long, but it'll be before the Kid Rock, before the pre-concert starts. That'll be when that's done. So kind of neat. The flag ceremony, which I don't know, Tam's not here to tell you, that when they put the flags up, it's in July. They're also having a barbecue contest after that. So it's going to be an all-day event. If you've never been to the Buffalo Chip, I think it's like the 27th, if I'm not mistaken, that they're going to do the flags. And that is a cool thing to see. We've gotten some great footage from that. Very patriotic. And there's some moms there that have lost their sons, daughters, parents and stuff. We always have these little hot girls that walk around with their little short skirts on. For those guys who want to see that, they always dress up. There's two girls who dress up every year, look real nice, and walk through and carry flags. Anybody carry a flag? I thought you had to be have somebody dedicated, but you don't have to. Don't cost you nothing. But it's just kind of neat. They put up, around 600 flags. They put up for that dedication. It stays all through the rally. But if you're here early, it's worth it. It's free. And then the barbecue, I'm not sure how it's all going to go. We'll talk about that as it gets closer. Give you the information. They gave us a flyer and stuff for it. But I think it's going to be a barbecue contest. There'll be a bunch of different people, and you get to sample the barbecue. Some places like that will say you're saying like for $10 you get a piece from everybody or something. I don't know. I don't know if this one's going to do that or not. I don't know what it is. So it's new for this year. So that's going to be coming up too. It's kind of neat. Something new that they had. They're going to try to make it a fun day, other than just coming and putting flags and leaving. Try to make it more of a fun day to spend. There goes another motorcycle. What day is the flag ceremony? The 27th? That's the day, I guess.
Yeah.
I was telling them about the barbecue and all that. And the little girls that come in short skirts said, well, you dress up every year. Like, real nice. For those guys that want to see that. The best one I got is, I got this lady that her son had died. And she kneeled, put her head against and I was standing right there when I filmed it all. It was perfect. That's how I ended the video that year. It was just priceless. It was just you were at the right place, the right time to catch the video, and very respectful and no, we don't get intrusive and things like that. We do because there's actually a YouTuber we just found out. There's a YouTuber that's a very big YouTuber that is causing some of us. If you've had any flack at some of the bars from the girls, we found out why. This YouTuber is shooting videos of girls, maybe not so much video, but taking pictures, putting it on his social media, and people are saying, hey, she's fat or she's ugly, she's a dog or whatever, degrading these girls, waitresses and stuff, bartenders.
And that's why a lot of bartenders are saying that.
Yes. So we were in one bar, and then we ended up finding out that this one YouTuber. So if you're seeing his social media, you need to get off his, screw this guy. You don't need to be, if there's people like that are trying to do this intentionally to make people look bad. And sometimes I look at a girl and sometimes I say, I'm not going to shoot her because I know somebody's going to make a bad comment about her or something.
He says they're going to have mini bike races at Kathmandu, and he's hosting it.
Who is?
Kathmandu, and his name Oki.
Oh, I don't know nothing about it.
I didn't know that either.
We'll have to ask.
We're supposed to have some fun games when we do our meet and greet. We say bye, big whoop. I know I'm probably way behind.
Yes.
We are there on Wednesday after the rally.
Back on the right on. Can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? Still can't. Verizon sucks now.
We're there on the Wednesday after the rally. It was so sad and empty. Yes.
Yes, it's always sad.
There.
Last year wasn't so bad for me.
Breeds.
But the first couple years that we came and stayed after the rally, it was kind of almost cheerful. To where you've all left, you're all at home, and here we are all by ourselves standing on Main Street.
So B Beach says the museum, the Space Museum out at Ellsworth, redid it and it's reopened. They said it's really cool. So
it's the far right out. It's on the other side of the 1880s town.
No.
Yeah, I think it was after that.
He said Ellsworth.
No.
Ellsworth Air Force Base.
Well, they've got their museum, but where the missile silo is, it's on the other side. Okay, I thought that.
Well, they said that there's a space.
Well, there's the Air Force Base has a museum that has airplanes and all kinds of stuff. And then 2020, when we went out there, 2021, the inside was closed. We've never got to see it.
Hey, Greg.
That is on just the other side of Rapid City, probably 5 or 10 miles out on the left. And they have a museum. To get in the front part, it didn't cost you, but if you wanted to go in the back, it did at that time. We might get back out there. But there's also the missile silo. That's on the far end of the Badlands. There's a building there. This year, we didn't have enough time. We already spent 6 hours. 6 hours in the 1880 town, the Badlands, and Walls Drugs. That's not even counting
Walls Drugs. Yeah. And then I figured out a way you guys could go a really cool route. There and back is 6 hours. And if you spend 6 hours there, so you'd have to get up.
If you wanted to do the
6 or 7, yeah, between 6 and 7. Drive out there, do all 3 things, and drive back. 12 hours. It's a long day.
Now, the one thing I'd say is if you're coming from the east, stop on the way here. It wasn't that big of a deal. Like I say, it took us 6 hours. That's what we did. We didn't take the motorcycle. We came through. We stayed the night before a town away from the 1880s town.
No.
That morning we got up. It was like 20 miles to the 1880 town. We went through that. We went, then we went to the Badlands. And
then we went to Walls Drugs.
And then, but yeah, make sure. Now, what screwed us up was the 1880s town. We had a restaurant, and somebody threw a diaper in the toilet the night before and clogged it all up. And they had to shut all the water off.
Because I called the night before, and they said that they were. I called the 1880 town, and they said that the gas station opened at 6, the restaurant opened at 7, the town opened at 8. So we thought, well, we'll get there at 7:30. We'll eat breakfast, go to the town, and we'll be done. Well, we get there, and we walk up, and there was another couple walking up too, and they're like, it looks closed, and it was. And so we went inside to go into the town because now it's right at 8 o'clock. And that's what he said. He said somebody threw a diaper in a toilet and it clogged up their whole system. There was no water.
It's between there and the Badlands. There is no place to eat. We ended up eating at a convenience store.
Yeah.
Gas station.
So they said there's a cool museum in Spearfish too.
I think I looked at the one in Spearfish before. I think that one is by the Chamber of Commerce or something.
What?
In Spearfish. I think the time we went to the Chamber of Commerce, it was next door to that. They had
I don't know. She said you can see it on the hill at Walmart exit. Ray's on Ray's Moto Life. How you doing? Are you covering the Legends ride in Belfuge?
Okay, the Legends ride is leaving. The one that Chip has is leaving from the Buffalo Chip. Now they're going out the back way. They may go through Bellevuge. I don't know where they're going, but they're going to go down Spearfish Canyon and a loop around. We got some of the information. We're good. We're doing interviews with them Tuesdays when we're doing interviews with Rod and all them.
Just one. Rod, I haven't. He's never written me back.
Let's call him. And so we'll be talking about. They have 3 rides there. They have the Rusty Wallace ride, which is going to leave and end up in Deadwood. They have the Legends ride, which is going to leave the Chip and come back to the Chip and have the lunch and everything there. And then they have the Bells ride. Does the Bells ride leave
Deadwood and goes to the Chip?
Goes to the Chip. So there's the 3 rides that the Chip is having. Also, Pappy Hoyle has their ride. They're kind of doing the same ride as what the Legends ride is going to be. But Pappy Hoyle has a sack lunch or something. I think it's on Thursday.
We went with that ride with him before.
Yeah. And it was an all right ride. The cow
we got to ride with Tanya Talker.
Yeah. They were disappointed. This time, of course, Jackal's going to be there. They're going to have the cow from County Cars going to be there.
Oh, that sounds bad. Race Motor Life says East Tennessee was 89 today and humidity was 90%.
Welcome to the
Midwest. Yeah.
Well, this is kind of the Midwest.
Oh, no. I thought you said you were going to be hosting the mini bike races. I don't think they're having mini bike races.
They have mini bike races at Camp Zero.
Yeah.
Yeah, over there, they're going to have a band, a house band. I think it's a one-person band, a girl band. I think she's going to be playing every night. So it's just going to be more, I don't know what kind of music she's going to play. I think that's a long time for 10 nights to have one person play the same night. But, hey, it's whatever they want to do. It's their campground.
He says it's the new Air and Space Museum at Ellsworth.
Okay.
And it just expanded. It expanded, and it's just now open.
Okay. Maybe we'll get out that way. No promises. A lot of people don't, when you come to a rally, don't always want to see museums and stuff like that because there's so much riding to do and things. That
we just try to give you places you can go. Yeah. So it's good.
Other options, because if you did pull
a museum person.
If you did pull a trailer and you got another vehicle with you, sometimes it does rain. Or like this week, last year we had 2 days of full rain, where if you had a car, you could go out there to the Air Force Base and you could do a tour of the museum, or go out here to Fort Meade and tour their museum inside, go to Spearfish. You could do a lot of things in your vehicle, not have to worry about riding around or playing in the mud.
Playing in the mud.
So there's always those other options.
If you're on before you leave.
There's all those other options when you're at a rally, if you bring a vehicle. Now, if you're on your motorcycle, you're kind of screwed, unless you're just going to get out in the rain and go. And people do that. We've seen while we were here in Rapid City, when it was in the 50s there, and we had rain off and on, we've seen a lot of people on their bikes.
We did.
We did see a lot of bikes sitting in hotels that weren't going anywhere, but there was those dependent people that, if you're only here 2 or 3 days, you got to make the best.
And if it happens to rain, then you might as well just get on your bike and ride.
And my recommendation is you need to spend at least 5 days at the rally. If you're not spending 5 days at the rally, it's kind of a waste for you to come to the rally. Because just like that, you don't know, just like last year, 2 days it rained. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday before the rally started was hot. It was in the 80s, 90s, no rain, but you could still go out in the hills and it was cool. And right out in the hills, it's 10 degrees cooler than it is in Sturgis. Yeah. Just FYI. And another thing, I forget where I was at. Oh, the rain. So it's same thing. Once that rain left on Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of that week after rally week was in the 70s and sunny. It was ideal. 50s in the morning when you got up. We ended up not even running the air conditioner that week.
The rest of the rally we did.
Had windows open with fans running. Yep. So it was ideal. But see, when you people come on Friday, Saturday, and leave on Sunday, you're just screwing yourself. So you have no excuse to complain about the rain, the mud, or anything else.
Did I give you guys stickers last time?
I've got old and new stickers.
Okay.
No problem.
If we go on a ride to Spearfish or something, I'll let you guys know. Okay.
Definitely. Thank you.
So, and it's a new place to be. So, pretty exciting. But, I mean, there's just a lot. That's what I'm saying. Just an honest thing. We always came to the rally. We were here 1 full week. We got here on Thursday, and we left on the Thursday. We came on the first Thursday of the week, pre-rally, and we left that Thursday of the rally, early in the morning. So, because we had to get home. It took 3 days to get here, 3 days to get home. Then we wanted the day just to kind of recoup in case. You never know when you're traveling. Might get a flat. Something might happen. Have to hold you up. You got to be back at work by Monday. It's always good to at least have a day somewhere in the middle. just leeway in case something does happen. You buy brand new tires and still run over something, or motor problems. We've been really lucky traveling. We did have one flat, but it wasn't our fault.
Yeah.
I pinched the tube putting it on. But it ruined the trip. So things do happen.
It was 4th of July weekend too. Heritage Museum is located. Yep, there you go. Thanks, Sid. Telling us where the Heritage Museum's open.
And the Sturgis Museum is open every day now. I think they open at 10 and they go to 5 or something. Every day they're open. So you check that out. We have a car museum that's out here. We went out there a couple years ago and looked at that. That's right there at Junction. Like if you were going to turn left to go to Von Acker Road, it's right there on the right.
It was the Saab one, wasn't it?
Yeah, you had a lot of different cars in there and stuff. So it's kind of neat. It wasn't that expensive, but I mean, I'm not much into foreign cars. So I came to a motorcycle rally. I'm not really, she said, I'm not a museum person. No, we did. Geronimo, Crazy Horse. We went down there and did Crazy Horse again. I'm not a Crazy Horse guy either. We did watch the video this year. We never watched the video before.
That's kind of cool.
But I mean, there's just so much stuff there to look at and stuff. I come to a rally to ride and check things out. Me is just like going to Mount Rushmore. You know, seeing it from the road and seeing it from inside, all you are is a little closer. Other than that, that's not. And they were asking last night about going up on. There is some tours because another YouTuber were on last night, and they had a bunch of YouTubers with them on a channel. I just came on for a second. I guess I came on after they were over, and they were all asking about if they could go up there and do that. There is certain times, I don't know if it's during rally time, that you can go up to the top of Mount Rushmore and also Crazy Horse. They take tours up there or around the back. So you have to check on their websites and see what's available. But right now, we noticed at Mount Rushmore, when we went down and watched the lighting at night, very high-end security. They bring dogs in before and check all the bleachers where you're sitting at. They take dogs up on the top. They take all these people around. They check everything, making sure nothing crazy is going to happen. Every single night, they do that at Mount Rushmore. I don't know what they do at Crazy Horse, if they've got any security types for things like that. But they're concerned out there at Mount Rushmore. But so far, everything's been pretty good. But one of the things, like I said, we did Needles Highway and Iron Mountain the other day. We did Needles first, and we got a late start. We ate breakfast in Hill City. We're going to show you that whole video. We actually met up with another YouTuber. What's his name?
Stokes and Spokes.
And
check him out.
He put his video up already, but mine will be different than his. And we'll talk about all our ride and all that. But we got later in the day. It was probably about 11 o'clock when we were going down Needles Highway. It was insane with cars. These people couldn't even, 2 trucks were coming facing each other, and they were afraid they couldn't get, the road was plenty wide, and one of them had to stop to let the other truck, and that every single time. And it
wasn't the same 2 trucks.
No. And nobody would pull over.
Lots of hikers, tons of people up there.
Yes, they stop right on the side of the road where it's not even hardly a lane to get through. Well, Mike, you're not having any trouble. We rode the motorcycle.
So Needles Highway wasn't.
No, Needles was the worst. But
Iron Mountain wasn't as fun.
Yeah, Iron Mountain, there wasn't hardly any cars at all. We've seen a couple cars and a couple bikes.
Grace Motor Life says 9 out of 10 people are now YouTubers. Pretty much.
Pretty much. when I always look at new people like in Daytona, we had a bunch of new YouTubers come on. They get a couple hundred views, and I always click their videos to see what their niche is. And then you find out the guy sells boats or the guy does model airplanes or something. It's like, dude, you're not even covering. Why are you even wasting your time doing a video of something that's not your niche? So if you've got a niche and it's got, if it's close to, if it's traveling, you could do a traveling video and you can cover Sturgis. We have some RVers that we know. RVer TV, he comes here, and Nomadic Fanatic's going to be coming this year, but he's got a Harley this year, so he's going to be bringing that. So there, some people come and they've got bikes and things like that, but these people that come here as a vacation, they might be a YouTuber, but this isn't their niche. You're hurting yourself on YouTube because YouTube sees, oh, nobody's watching your video, so they'll penalize you on your next videos, and then they don't know, should we recommend them to be a motorcycle channel? Should we recommend them to be an airplane channel? What are they, and that's so you got to really watch what you do. That's kind of why Amsoil Adam has started that truckers channel, because he did want to put the two together.
I think he's got 3 or 4 channels.
So in my case, I'm kind of keeping everything together. I do the steel building, but that's where we're going to be working on motorcycles. So it kind of links it all together. It's still motorcycle related. So, but you just got to watch what you do. If you're a YouTuber, you need to know what your niche is. Now, if you're going to change your niche, that's a different story. You want to be a motorcycle channel. But I think a lot of people look at us and they think, oh, I can do what they're doing. Well, nobody. It's just like Professional Monkey. He's not.
Go Ray.
His channel isn't mainly about motorcycle rallies. It's more about him working on his motorcycles and stuff like that. The few rally he does, 3 rallies, I guess. He does Daytona, Leesburg, and the Smokeout. And here, 4. I guess he does 4. So, and that's it. That's the only 4 he does a year. And the Smokeout he just started doing a couple years ago. So, but he's not necessarily a motorcycle rally person. To where I'm seeing more now that a couple of YouTubers are trying to be a motorcycle rally people. It is what you want to be. I'm not saying you can't do this, but I'm just saying you should keep.
And on Will says it's not easy.
Stick to what your channel is, and everybody thinks you're going to get rich on this. We ain't get rich. We know we spend way more money to do this than we make. If it wasn't for us having good money, well, we
They
spend.
say, are you doing it for the love or the money? We're doing it for the love, not the money.
Money, we ain't getting that. We ain't getting. You ain't doesn't even cover the expenses. That's why we're looking for sponsors. We're still hoping. We've got one. We're hoping we're going to pick a few more up here to get us to the rest of the rallies for next year. If not, we won't be on the East Coast at all next year. We'll be working on the garage.
Yeah.
So building bikes. And so that same thing will be kind of linked and altered to that. But we'll be doing more rallies closer to us. We'll be doing the River Run rally that's there. We might do Lake of the Ozarks. We might still do Bikes, Booze, and Barbecue. We might do Adam Sandoval's thing, maybe. I don't know, but maybe. But, there's some other things that we would do that we're missing now because we're doing the East Coast stuff. So, not saying that we wouldn't be doing rallies, but the idea is we spend way too much time on the East Coast and we want to fly in, fly out, get in, get out, get a bike, get a boat, do the rally, do it and go. And that way we won't be spending, here it's different. Here we will still be here just like we are now. We get sponsored to be here.
No problem,
So
you guys.
I love
Brian.
Sturgis. If it didn't snow here, we'd live here. But since it snows, it gets really cold, we live here.
On my right lane talk channel, they have a talk channel. So that's cool.
Hello.
And God bless you, Stephen. Yes, and God bless you, Rowan. They said Rowan says he gets tired of saying God bless you to people and they don't respond. So
Yeah.
I pray for you guys every night. So
And it is. So look at what's happening in Tennessee and Louisiana and
Oklahoma.
We'll leave it at that. If you don't know, Google that and you'll find out what's going on. Maybe the world might change a little bit, at least in the United States.
Hopefully,
And
we need to change.
we're not a
We're
religious channel and we're not a politics channel. Those are 2 things we try not to talk anything about. Because everybody has an opinion and you're all allowed to have it, and it's America. You're
Yep.
allowed to vote the way you want. It's good to, it's just, I'll say just one little word. When they were talking about Oklahoma and Louisiana, this country was built on God. Everything, the religion.
It's Judeo-Christian based on.
That's what everything, our money, everything is. And to take that completely out and not let kids know about it and all this and try to erase history, maybe that is what's wrong with the country.
Yeah.
Don't know. That's as far as we're going to get religious-wise.
You guys are even crazier, chasing all over the rallies. Thank you for the hard work.
And
Well, thanks, Fun on Wheels. I can't wait to meet you guys.
And there's a guy got 2 motorcycles, and he's got a side-by-side.
There
He's
you
all
go.
ready. Going. But he's coming or going. Right.
I still have a video of Daytona that I have to upload in a new computer. That's Ray's Moto's life.
We got a lot of videos that I never
Oh,
get to.
maybe.
We got stuff now that I haven't even done. We're so far behind. I could use 2 or 3 days of break, but we need to do a few. Keep on the maps because we ended up not driving to the Badlands. We came through from the Indian Reservation. We came from the east to the west, so we picked it up on the way in, and instead of going all the way out there and coming back. So that ended up working really good, and pulling a trailer and stuff, going through the Badlands stuff was no problem at all. They have places that are for RV parking that when you come into the, now I didn't get to stop at all of them. Some of them were too big. Some stupid people were parking like in the middle of the freaking thing and you couldn't get, so we didn't, I only picked like, once you stop at 3 or 4 of the places and turnouts, you've done seen it all. You don't need to stop at every freaking one. And the rest area, not the rest area, but the Welcome Center actually has RV semi-truck parking spots on the side. Pull back there. There's a couple that are back in. There's like 6 that are back in, and they had like 6 or 10 that you could pull straight through. So that's what we did. We parked back there, and I went inside, and that's the first time I'd ever been in the visitor center, and it's well worth checking out. She was sick, and she didn't go.
No.
But they had all that stuff. They were cleaning all that dinosaur stuff, and it was really neat. Yeah, it was really me. I like to spend more time, but just kind of show you what you got and we move on. So that'll be coming out on a video here. I don't know if I'll have it out next week or not. But we still got a lot of time. The idea of our videos is to give you all the information. So by the time you get to Sturgis, you'll be ready. You'll know what you want to see. You'll know what you want to do. You can plan your stuff. Because if you can plan out what you want to do, things will go a lot smoother for you. Versus getting up in the morning and looking at all the guys going, where do you want to ride today? Oh, no. Where do you want to ride? Oh, no. Let's have about 10 cups of coffee. Oh, okay. Now we're ready to go. So, but if you say, hey, today we're going to do this.
Or you can watch the videos and then decide, okay, definitely want to do Spearfish Canyon. I definitely want to go see Crazy Horse. So you can put that somewhere on your list. We're going to try to tell you how far away it is, how long it's going to take you to get there. Probably all coming from Sturgis. So you'll have to figure out wherever you're staying at, how long it's going to take you to get there from wherever you're staying. But then you'll kind of have a mental note of where you want to go and what you want to do. A plan. You'll have a plan.
And it does. I wish somebody would have done this when we started doing this. This is why we do what we do. Because most of these routes, other than Leesburg, the city, the dealership, and it's Campground,
Windy
Acres, they all advertise together on the same pages. So whenever one's advertising, the other one advertises. So you kind of have a good idea of what's going on. You don't know all the bars, what they're doing, but you do know the 3 main places. And that's great. I wish they would do this here. But here, it's a competition. They're in competition across the street from here. There, here, there. Everybody's always trying to outdo the other person. They don't want anybody to know any secrets.
That'll be cool, Rowan. We'll have to have a meetup with Rowan, and everybody can come in and meet Rowan.
Yep. And so
Probably not.
We'll have more things as the rally gets closer.
Hey, Jade.
Like we're going to be down here for Tuesday, Military Appreciation Day for the city. We'll be down here for that one. Friday, we're probably going to be opening day. We're going to be out at the chip for them to crash through all that because here they're doing the stunt. The girls, it's actually the Flaunt Girls, renamed themselves. If you know anything about the Flaunt Girls, I'll leave it at that. And they're doing the high wire, the fire, stunts, whatever they're doing. That's the Flaunt Girls. I'm not interested in that. It's like a lot of people say it's more like a circus act. I don't need to see it. I'd rather see them crash through the beer cans and some of the stuff going on at the chip, the Badgers and all them. They ride on those 100 bikes.
Have a big parade.
I don't know if they sold out or not. I don't think it costs you. You just got to sign up for it. You go to thebadgers.com. You can go check them out, maybe sign up and ride through. But you have to have your pass. You're to get into the Buffalo chip there. Because at the crossroads where all the bike shows and all that is, that's all free. You don't need a pass. And to go out to the flea market or go to our meet and greet at Camp Zero, that's all free. You don't have to pay to get into.
A bird just flew by real quick.
No.
You didn't see it? It was like right on the other side of the.
A lot of birds get hit by cars. We hit a bird already out here with a truck. Not with a bike. Crazy birds out here. I don't know if it's because of the wind blowing so hard. Birds are kind of going like this. And next thing you know, bang.
How are they going?
And bam. Bam. Bam you in the face.
I appreciate that, Tam. If my voice is in, I might even have to do a song for you guys and give you guys. There you go, Rowan. See, I told him to bring his little thingamajig, and he said no.
It's in the car.
Oh.
Well, I don't have the one that clamps. It wouldn't clamp on this anyway.
Well, not this one, but those out there.
Let's go sit out there. I can at least sit back. Oh, my back is killing me. Hey, we'll turn this way. You guys can look.
Well, it's because you got to hold it.
Didn't look like rain now.
Do you want your soda cup?
Yeah, I guess.
Holy cow. I guess I don't need that.
It's like rain now, our clear sky. There's always a chance the storm's blowing in. Right here. Get away from that. Oh, we're gonna turn it back down now. All you can see is my head. There we are. At least now I can set my arm on the counter and hold it. See, that's a little more comfortable. Sit that.
Oh,
whoa! What are you doing there? She almost dropped the glasses.
No, I didn't. I almost dropped my food.
Your food.
My hot wings. It's too hot to eat. Hey.
So here we are.
I know. Did all the waitresses go home?
Probably.
Our waitress did.
Lost it.
Well, I paid her. She's like, "Can you pay me? We're leaving."
So that's fine. I don't have to be outside now because it's quiet tonight here. Not a whole lot. Not in the camera.
Well, I can't get any closer to
You
you.
gotta move over so I can move my leg. There we go. You got my leg trapped.
Unless I go this way. That's as close as I can get. Unless you want me to sit on your lap.
That's what turns you on. So here we are. So now we're outside, and
We were outside before. We were on the patio.
it's cold. Unless somebody spilled something on it. My butt's wet now.
She might get wet. It looks like it's going to storm any minute.
Rain. I showed him the clouds. This way it's still kind of blue, but over here it's getting kind of dark. So it might rain, and we might have to cut it off. So see where you're at. How long have we been on?
1 hour and 19 minutes. Oh, my seat's kind of wet, cold too, or
I don't know,
something.
maybe it's just from the sitting there. I guess I don't know.
Or
Maybe
the
we had
seats were hot.
Maybe we had hot buns. Sure. Got holes.
So Rowan said he might do us a little song when he gets here, so that'd be cool. I never plan my rally because I never know where I'm going to be around, or I might just ride. And some people do that, and that's cool. But I mean, at least if you've been here before, you kind of know the rides, and you can just get up and say, I'm going to go here.
My idea is there's things like I can't think of that bar now. Moonshine Gulch.
Yeah.
I would have never, ever, ever known.
Went out there. Nope.
And we're so glad that we got to meet the original people that owned it.
Didn't ever meet her husband.
The Stonehenge, whatever the bar is out there, Stone Bar. I wouldn't have known about that. Aladdin, Hewlett. I don't think we would have known about Hewlett. They're doing the ham jam out there. Topless Tuesday. Didn't know anything about that. I still have people. There's people that gets on our channel and heard us talk about Topless Tuesday, and they're like, "Where's that at? When is that? When is that doing?" What do you mean you don't know where it's at? But I mean, there's so much. That's what's wrong with Sturgis. There's way too much stuff going on, and there's no way you can cover it in 1 year.
So Fun on Wheels, do I have your number? If you don't,
text us,
email us
your phone number, and then if you have our phone number, do not call us. You must text us because we keep the phone turned down, and phone calls don't come through the same day. I had some in Daytona. It was like 2 weeks after we get said, "Oh, you got a phone call." We listened. It was like, "Oh crap, that guy called us while we were in Daytona, and we're gone now, and he's home." So text us. Those we get instantly, so we can always see a text.
I don't know why the stupid phone.
I always check emails every day, so I do check emails and all that. You can also go through our website, bobandtams.com, and you can contact us through there too.
So they want to know about the creators meetup at Camp Zero.
It's from 1 to 3 on Sunday. You don't have to be invited to go to it, but if you contact the chip, you can get you some passes for all the kind of.
So that'll be August 4th.
Yes. So Sunday, 1 to 3, it's Camp Zero. We're going to do a video on it, showing you where it's at. You go. What you would do is, if you're coming into the Buffalo Chip, when you come off of the 79, you make a right on the Fort Meade Road. That very first road to the left that says airport, you turn there. You run down that road. You pass the entrance to the Buffalo Chip there to the right, and then just to the left, you'll see a little road, and there's another sign that says Buffalo Chip. It's a metal one. You drive underneath there, look to the left, there's a big barn. They're remodeling it. We're supposed to get shots of that now. Let's have a balcony in it.
When they go Tuesday.
Yeah, when we went last year was kind of a dump. Camp Zero has always been kind of a
rowdy crowd.
Yeah, it was not really that. It's just, tell
your mom how
I don't know how to really, if you ever went to one of those old garages that maybe had a dirt floor and a little bit of,
rustic
guys, or something you might see down in the woods in Arkansas, Tennessee, like a moonshine still, kind of those kind of guys. And so it's kind of more.
I'm wet. I got to drop on my back. Yep.
We'll wait till it goes a little more. So
when you see us run, it start pouring.
Go right in here.
So Ray's got to go.
Ray's Motor Life.
Yep. And he says, hit the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.
Up, I see the rain. Here it comes.
Yeah, and I got to get all this junk.
Here, you won't see us for a minute. We're back. So much for that short ride.
Yeah.
Raining.
I
We
know.
thought we'd go outside and sit. It's a little cooler, and here comes the rain. They said it was going to rain today. They didn't lie.
Oh, man, I hope I didn't. Did I get out of it? I probably touched it. So he's got to get me back on again. So, yep. Smells like rain. I love that smell. Oh. So, anyway, it probably won't last long. They're great big drops, but smells good.
All right.
It doesn't go up any higher?
Yeah.
There we go. That's a little better. Oh, man.
She's not. She likes the smell of rain.
Yes, I do. I can't get enough.
That and used tires. She's got a thing for tire, rubber smell of rubber tires. Huh? I can tell that story.
No, I'm not.
Used to be a tire store manager.
It used to be the Gypsy Camp, Camp Zero.
I don't know.
They now have the Gypsy Camp over there behind where Camp Easy Ride sits up, and that's like an all-girls area, girl riders and women, single women, and I guess that's a little area for them to feel safe.
They might have been over there before. I don't know. We weren't really big when we first came out here. We were full throttle people. We watched a TV show. That's what got us out here. And from there, we kind of spent most of our time there. We did go 1 year and see Kid Rock at the Buffalo Chip.
When we stayed at Shade Valley.
Yeah, we stayed at Shade Valley that year. And other than that, that was about the only time we had gone there until we started our YouTube channel. And we had heard people say all this bad stuff about the Buffalo Chip. And we're like, let's go out there and see if it's really as bad as people say it is. And you could be in an area, but overall, where we stay, we don't see people pooping in the showers. And
I think you can book right now for the 85th. Probably almost at any campground.
Well,
they said
Buffalo Chip you can't.
Oh, they wanted to know when you could.
Typically January is usually the best time to book for next year.
If we find out, I'll ask.
Now, some places are, who did we just talk to? I think Kathmandu is already booking for next year. Kickstands is booking for next year already. She told us she was booking for next year. But some of them are like Sturgis RV Park. No, Chris's Campground. They do nothing until November of this year. They lock everything down. You can't get a rate. See, a lot of them go back and they look at, things have increased in price. So they have to look and see, is electric cost me more? Did the water cost me more? Did I have more expenses? Do I need to adjust my prices? What they need to do. Because like the Buffalo Chip. The Buffalo Chip is pretty much, we've been coming out there 4 or 5 years off and on. And the first year is pretty close to what it is now. If you book, because that's just like the Buffalo Chip. If you want to book it, you got to book it right away. As soon as they open up the booking, it's the cheapest price. You pay $100, $200 for your passes. And then you get the campsite for like $650. So it's like the first time we came out here, cost us $1,500 for the pre-rally, rally, and all of our passes, which I thought was for 12 days under.
He's in Virginia. Rider X is in Virginia.
So for 12 days of the rally, it was worth it to me for $1,500. Heck, we just seen the little Sturgis just to camp there for 3 days, no hookups. Is $4.99. So you complain about Sturgis? $4.99 to park with no water, no electric, no dump, no nothing. Let people go. Little Sturgis.
There, see. So you're coming this year, aren't you?
The sun's coming out. You can still talk.
You're coming this year, aren't you, G? But just not the 85th, I guess. Too many people for you?
Well, the 85th, I just think it's going to be what the other nice thing about the 85th is you're going to see a lot better concerts. If you're a concert person, so many people nowadays, that's the only thing they're really interested in is who's playing at the Buffalo Chip, who's here, who's there. Well, for me, it's not about the concerts. It's about the great riding. It's about the great people that you meet here. It's about, if you want to get anything done for your bike, the vendors, you get the manufacturers are here. You can talk to them. And to be able to talk to Vance and Hines or S&S or Legend Shocks, to be able to ask the technical questions you might have, they can answer. Nothing wrong with a dealership or your local mechanic. Or you have to scoot over more. I'm getting wet now. It's blowing in on me. I'm getting wet.
You're wet.
It ain't a good wet. You're supposed to be getting wet. That's your job. Not my job. I got to turn the camera a little bit more now. I move my other camera, it's underneath it. My other camera.
Now we look real close.
I don't have to hold it now because the wind's not here. I'm very situated on my chair there, my stool. So, I don't know where I was at. I don't know. I'm lost. But we need the rain. And we need to get some good rain. Out there at the Badlands, you could not believe how green it is. I'm hoping they get enough rain to be that green when you guys get here. Because I have never seen it that way. We've only been out there about 3 or 4 times over the whole time we've been here. Like I say, I'm not a big Badlands guy, and I'm not a big Devil's Tower person. There's just so much. Oh, that's what I was saying. Talk about ride, but why I come here. I come here for the riding. I come for the great people that come to this rally. And the last thing is the vendors. Because you get almost everything that you want to get done. and to have, some of you guys are really technical. And if you're going to go talk to your local mechanic or the Harley dealer, you walk in the Harley dealer and tell them, what's the best muffler for my bike? They're going to tell you whatever they got in stock. Well, which one's going to be the best to tune? Odds are a lot of your Harley dealers don't even have a tuner. But again, they might have a guy that can tune, but don't know how to do it. You don't know how my bike, after it got tuned, I don't have the power that I had last year. And I had another guy tune it, which is supposed to be really good too. But when we went with the ride with the 1% group, I did not have the power that I've had last year. So I'm probably going to have my bike dynoed again and adjusted during this trip because I don't have the power with both of us on it again. So,
we are not getting a new bike. We don't want another payment. The bike,
Harley Davidson
bikes are all paid off.
Hint, Harley Davidson. They want to give me a road glide to take a route next year. I'd be happy to do that. Some people, like Monkey, he got one from the dealership down there. We don't really have a quote dealership. We have our hometown dealership, and it's possible once we get back to Arizona, we might get some stuff like that from our hometown dealer is Red Rock Harley Davidson. That's the one that wants to do the most for me. But we have a whole fleet of them there. He owns almost a dozen Harley dealers around the United States. None around here. But I mean, there's a lot of times when we come to the rally, we can get bikes during the rally. But to have one, just take it home and have it for a year, we're not big enough. Maybe if we get, I think Meg, she says she bought that bike. I don't know if she really bought that bike or not. Because it was a demo bike. It was a demo bike, and it would have had to gone back to the factory and then gone to a dealer to sell it. So there you go. Water those plants.
Yep.
So it's really pouring down now. We'll turn it around. Got to look that way. You can see it better that way. Look at that rain bouncing off my truck. Good thing we rode the truck and not the bike today.
Yes.
I thought about taking the bikes out this morning, but it's so windy. Look at that rain. Welcome to Sturgis. Look this way. It looks nice. Look how nice and sunny it is. Now it's blowing in again.
Yep.
Oh, we're getting a little hail.
Where?
Oh, white stuff. It's hailing.
Yep.
There you go. That's why you have to be prepared for what can happen. So, yeah, Sam's going to pick a piece up and show you. Right there. Hail. It's not enough to really do any damage.
Well, there was a big piece that came over there.
It is as bad as we've been in a lot worse than that. So, yes, it can hail. Your best bet is just to kind of find you a place and hunker down and stay out of the rain. Leave your bike. You'll be fine. This is not very big hail. This really won't do any real damage. Won't break a window. If you're driving, you need to pull over. Because if you're driving 60, 70 miles an hour, even in a vehicle, it's hitting the glass that much harder.
Okay,
So
Neil. Neil broke even.
Stop. So, yeah, a little bit of hail. So, there you go. Everybody always wants to know what kind of weather can you have in Sturgis. Any kind of they can dish out at you.
Minneapolis. Neil said he broke even. He was at a poker game watching us.
On a family outing. Geez, I might have to move again.
He was in Minneapolis, heading to Wisconsin by the 4th. Oh, my goodness.
Here, watch it rain while we move again.
Oh.
Still raining, still raining.
Thank you.
All right.
You got everything?
Yeah, I got everything. Third time we moved. Now we're back to the wind again, though.
Yeah, I don't like so windy. I guess. Why we're so windy here.
All right. So, hey, we're back again.
Aye, aye, aye.
There she goes. Aye, aye, aye.
My grandson was making fun of me. He says, you say that all the Mama. And I'm like, what? And he's like, and he's like, aye, there you go again. Aye. He said, he's
getting a little mist on it.
Yep, a little bit.
And the wind's blowing, and the wind was blowing
this way.
I wasn't blowing that way, it's still blowing that way. So there you go. You never know what kind of weather you're going to have when you're here in Sturgis. Be prepared for anything. Bring whatever you need to bring. You definitely want to bring a rain gear. Number one, rain gear. Always have rain gear. Now, when we used to ride the bike, we would almost bring 2 helmets a lot of the time. We bring a full face and we bring the half helmet. A lot of times on the highway, I usually, like we rode Iron Mountain Hills Highway, I wore the half helmet. But when it gets really cold, hail like this, you need a full face helmet on to protect yourself. But if it gets really super hot, but this is a helmet-free state. As long as you're over 18 years old, you don't have to wear a helmet. Under 18, you have to wear a helmet. So just to kind of let you know that. But you definitely want to bring rain gear. You want to bring several different layers of clothes. Like us here, when when it gets really super hot, best to wear a white t-shirt, long sleeve t-shirt that reflects the light. Don't wear black. I'm not a black guy to start with. I don't wear black clothes just because of the heat. I don't wear white very often except for that case because I always spill something. Like every time I have a white shirt on, we're using spaghetti.
Spaghetti or barbecue?
It doesn't go real well with my shirt. So, we have 2 different coats. We have a little bit heavier coat that repels water. It's a Harley coat. Then we
Jade said the sun is shining in Deadwood.
Shining here too. Is it raining in Deadwood? But it's uncommon. You could be riding in Deadwood and the sun's out, no rain, no nothing, and you get to Sturgis and see it's just pouring down rain. So you just don't know
he's
about
not on tonight, so I don't know where he's at. Mike, Rider X said he hadn't heard from Mike. Remember, Mike wanted to call Rider X about.
You asked him the other day if he called him.
I know. He said he was going to call him this weekend, and he says he hasn't called him yet.
Well, he works. Well, he's off today. He should be off today and tomorrow.
Yeah.
Monday's his day off. So I don't know where he's at. He should be out doing something. So
there's Karen.
So that's kind of what's going on here in Sturgis. A little bit of rain, a little bit of hail. So always be prepared for that kind of stuff. We always bring our boots. We wear our boots when we rode the bike. We always wear our boots, jeans, t-shirt. We're not short people that ride bikes. We also put tennis shoes. She brings flip-flops. We put those in the bike. We could pack up. We could come here and survive. Bring enough clothes that she ended up doing the laundry usually once while we're gone. So we're gone full 2 weeks when we used to ride here. And she'd do the laundry once while we were camping wherever we're at. So that's kind of how we do it. We have a clean shirt for every day, clean underwear, clean socks. But pants, jeans, you can wear them 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
Without having to change them. So we usually bring 2 pairs of jeans. We don't normally bring shorts at all. Now we do when we bring the trailer, shorts, swimming suit, all that kind of stuff. But typically when you come to rally, you don't really have times to wear shorts running around. You're going to do riding. But some people do riding shorts. We have people that are in Florida that love riding shorts and sandals.
Yep.
Every time I do that, I burn my leg. Never fails. So I'm not a
Can you buy a jacket without any logos in Sturgis?
Can you buy
a jacket?
Probably. You want a jacket or you want a hoodie?
Well, you could probably go to Hot Leathers. If you're looking for a leather jacket, they sell just leather jackets with nothing on them.
Yeah.
If you go to Harley, of course, you're going to get the Harley logo on them.
Something Harley on everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, depending on where. But yeah, Hot Leathers. There's a lot of other independent places here that you can buy. You got Walmart. You got Walmart here in Spearfish. You got Walmart in Rapid City. They sell normal
Sturgis.
They sell normal jackets and coats and things like that. If you're looking for something like, let's say you're looking for something to put your own patches on, yes, Hot Leathers would be the place to probably look at. That would be probably where I would look there. But then there's going to be some other leather places along here too. And check around, look at quality, see where they're made at, pick out something nice. But yeah, you can buy stuff with nothing on it.
Finnerkin says she brings a boot dryer.
There you go.
Yeah, because if you're out on the bike and you got your boots on and they get wet,
you got to rely on.
It takes forever to dry them.
Because that's like what we do. Sometimes like that, if we get our boots wet, we're down and we're in the tennis shoes the next few days. But yeah, you get one of those boot dryers, you slip the boots on it, and it blows air up through your boot and dries it up. Hopefully you don't have any stinky feet.
Oh, I sent something to Kimberly. It's got a cleat cleaner. And I don't know, it's this thing that flips up and because our one grandson plays soccer and his feet are horrendous and his cleats are nasty. And she's always spraying Lysol and crap in them. But this is supposed to like take all the smell out of them. So I sent it to her and she's like, I saw that. So I don't know if she'll get him one or not.
So Kimberly's one of our daughters.
Yes.
Those that don't know. She assumes you all know everything.
Well.
Not all of you may not know everything. But 2 daughters, 4 grandsons.
Yep. Larry's on. He says, hi from Beaver Dam, Kentucky.
Go.
I think we drove right through there going to Mindy's house. Fender Kitty. Any relation to Fender Bunny? No, they're not.
No, they're not.
She's much cuter.
Yeah.
No, I shouldn't say that.
No, Fender Kitty's on our channel. So
yeah, Fender Bunny.
Fender Kitty is.
Cool. Can I get a bike jacket when I get there? Yes, you can. That was Rowan.
Yep. No problem.
Hey.
Everybody always ends up buying extra stuff. Now, some of the things that I always recommend if you're staying like at one of the campgrounds, even the Buffalo Chip does this, Kathmandu, and some of the other ones will probably do this too. They're staying in a cabin, for instance. Some of the cabins don't come with linens and stuff. We shipped it out here. We called them and they said, yeah, you ship it. And what you do is, since you already know what the box weighs and all that, you can have your return label made at the same time. So you'll have it when you get done, you put it on there and it's sent back. Buffalo Chip has it. They have a trailer a storage unit that put your stuff in. And then when you get leave, you put it back in there and then UPS or whatever comes and gets it. So that's really a great way of doing it because they don't weigh that stuff anyway. So if you throw a few extra shirts or a jacket in the box, they ain't going to check. So
Jack in the box?
Really worry about it.
Jack in the box?
Yes, right. If you want to put Jack in the box, you can. Jack may not want to get in the box.
Our Jack wouldn't have gotten a box.
So just depending on just some thoughts to think about. Oh, one other thing I want to let you know. If you're looking for a cabin with a bathroom and a shower, do I have your attention yet? In Sturgis. In Sturgis. It is actually at the Thunderdome. So what you do is go call, what's the gas station called?
Kickstart
gas station. Call that number and say you want to rent a cabin. They'll get you to the right person to rent. I think for the whole rally, I think he said it was about $2,800 for it. But I mean, that's not bad for the full week. Some of them have 2 twins in them, and some have
queens.
No, they had 2 twins with bunks and then a loft. Then they had another one that had 2 queens in it
with a twin bunk on top.
Yeah, and it was it's a wooden shed, but it's pretty good size. But it had a shower in it,
air conditioning.
Yeah, bathroom in it, toilet,
and a heater.
Yeah, and a heater too.
Because that's what I said. Dang, we should have came here.
So that's right behind the Thunderdome where the Beaver Bar was at. That's where those cabins are. He had 8 more left when we talked to him last week.
Did you put that video up yet?
No. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, a long time ago.
We have filmed a lot of stuff, and he hasn't got all the videos up yet. We need to stay home a day just so he can. If it would pour down rain one whole day.
Videos like right now, I'm all done with Badlands, but we need to do an intro on it now because you made those maps and all that. So I need to do that. I got the food vendor one, and we need to talk about the food. Do an intro for that. So the Badlands one is all completely done. Other than putting an intro on it.
Called Kickstarts. It's a gas station, and ask for Will. Kickstarts gas station. I probably got the number. Well, I guess that's his personal number, isn't it?
Yeah, we give his personal number. Call the gas station, ask for him, and they'll tell you how to get it out, where to go. They got a website, but I don't know what it is right off, so I don't want to tell you.
Phone number for Kickstarts gas station in Sturgis.
So there you go. If you're interested in a full
605-423-5000.
Say it again.
Area
code is 605
423-5000.
423-5000. Area code is 605 out here. So there you go. Call that. Might not be anybody there today to talk to, but he'll be there Monday. And they'll tell you what the website is where you can say one of them interested in booking one of their cabins with all the stuff. You heard of Bob and TAM'S.
Yeah.
And but they're like $28.95 or 28 something, under $3,000 for the whole rally. So I thought it really wasn't a bad price. Because over there at
well, he said right across the street at the Steel Pony, they were doing theirs for $3,000 and it had no bathrooms.
So I don't know. That's what he said. We don't check prices on cabins. So we know a few. They Susie's had some cabins, just regular cabins with air conditioning, and that's it. Microwave, stove, whatever, for like $1,400. So they do have. They had some. If you want something just a basic cabin, that's right around the corner from where we're at. Loud truck. So there you go. Give you some extra information.
There you go. Kickstarts at the Thunderdome cabins. Call that number.
There you go. Fix you up. You didn't put it up there.
Well, I got it. Jimmy O's on. Skipper Jones is on. Hey, Skippy, how you doing? Can't wait to meet him one day, too. We would love to see the Badlands when it's green. And you said in previous videos. Seems weird, but amazing.
And we got the video. I'm working on the video right now.
So there you go.
If you see it, you need to watch it on a big TV. If you got a 55-inch or bigger, real good color on it, you should be able to see something. The camera didn't do it as good of justice because I would have liked it to do. Here, leave your thing here. There's some soda and water and stuff. Let's go inside. So, she's going to go get us some drinks. No alcohol, just drinks.
Water and soda.
Yeah, water and soda. And so yeah, it's if you guys are wanting to come to Sturgis and you need any questions answered or help, I had somebody the other day asked about Steel Pony, and it's like they're closed. There's nobody there. The gate's finally open. Everybody's kind of mowing grass right now, but the bad news is when they mow the grass, it's dead underneath now because we don't have any rain. That green kept it green above. Then when they cut it, it's dead. And everybody seems to be. They're normally out here with the what's those farm things called, thrashers, or I can't think what they're called, combines. And that's what they're cutting them with, most of it. And then some of the smaller campgrounds are running around with lawnmowers afterwards. But pretty much everybody's kind of got everything mowed. Buffalo Chip still got some of theirs they need to do, but they've done a lot because they got the Adventure Bike Week coming up. That'll be coming up here in a couple weeks. I think it's 7th through the 14th. So actually in about a week. So then after that, we have the three-wheel rally, which will be during the week. That's Monday through Friday, I think it is. And we'll be out there for a couple days. Emzo Adam will be there. Hopefully, get his truck running. He ain't been watching his videos. He's been 10 days broke down. What a mess he's got. I'm wondering how long that truck was going to run. I think he really needs to go invest in a truck, but I don't think he wants to spend that kind of money. But he likes to keep it low budget. But I mean, he's putting airbags on it the other day, so I don't know if he's on the road again or not. We'll talk about the three-wheel rally and the
Venture Bike Week.
Venture Bike Week's coming up. Venture Bike Week will be first, and then three-wheel rallies after that.
I think it's the opposite.
Oh, is it? Maybe the other way around.
I'll give you the dates.
She'll look at the dates. So those are good things we're going to be covering. If you're out here for the Adventure Bike Week, it's pretty neat. We do have a place if you're looking to rent a bike. We have a guy out in Nemo that rents. He's got about 8 bikes that he runs. If you're interested in renting, you don't have a bike, you want to come out here in your car.
I think he's got all the gear too. So if you don't have any gear and you'd like to, sorry about that. So he does have gear too.
Jacket,
Yeah.
pants,
Boots, I guess, all
underwear,
that stuff. I wouldn't wear
strap.
somebody else's underwear.
What? Somebody needs a jock strap? Somebody needs underwear.
I wouldn't wear anybody else's underwear.
Oh, maybe they got new ones.
Yeah, I was gonna tell him.
Socks?
No,
Wouldn't do that either.
no. That's the Deadwood Motocross
you go to-
that day.
You go to Goodwill and stuff, and they sell used swimming suits. Used swimming suits from Goodwill or Salvation. Maybe right up there with the underwear and the bras. Pass on them too. I don't need a bra, but
So the three-wheel rally is July 7th through the 12th.
so I was wrong. That's why I told you that Venture Bike Week.
Okay. And then Adventure Bike Week starts on the 18th and goes to the 21st.
It goes over the weekend. So the three-wheel rally is during the week.
Yeah, it's
cheaper.
Sunday through Friday.
And they have a campground right there at the rodeo at the ranch. If you're bringing a trailer, you have to call and see if they got anything available. We stayed there 1 year. And it's pretty nice. I like you're right there in Deadwood. It's kind of a neat place. Nothing fancy. They have a shower house. I think they had laundry. It was okay. No complaint about it.
Thanks.
And then you're there for the Adventure Bike Week. Our Adventure Bike Week's out at the Buffalo Chip. So you have to call them ahead of time because your bracelet is like anything else you do at the Buffalo Chip. If you bought a bracelet, you get the tent camp for free. It's included with your rate. But if you want an RV spot, there's a charge for that if you want electric and water and all that. They have a bunch of Johnny on the spots. It's pretty. They have planned rides and everything. Pretty much, they get up in the morning, they have breakfast. Next thing you know, I think the food and stuff comes with it too. Breakfast and dinner. And they have a bunch of events. Normally, we cover either when they first get there in the morning, get up, or we get at the end of the day. During the day, we're not there. We don't have an adventure bike, and I'm not. We had this guy offered to let me go out on an adventure bike. I'm not looking to break.
I should get his number too.
I'm looking to break a leg. My leg would be. I did a whole next thing you know, my leg's broken. I'm screwed. So that ain't gonna happen. No adventure bike riding for us. And, so she wouldn't do it anyway.
So it's Alpine Adventures in Nemo, and his name is Nate. So if you're looking to rent an adventure bike when you get out here, let's say you got a bagger and you think, hey, I want to do some of these hills, you can go there to Adventure Bike, Alpine Adventures in Nemo, and rent a bike from Nate. So look it up.
And then we're getting ready to do a side-by-side, and you can rent those from the Indian dealer. But you have to call and see if there's anything during Bike Week available. We're renting ours on July 6th. So we were able to get in there and get it. We got it for 2 days. But 1 day's all we're really looking to ride it. But we'll show you some stuff about that, about going off-road. We have one of our subscribers here who's going to be taking us out. He's familiar with the area and going to take us on some rides.
He lives in Sioux Falls and comes over here all the time.
Yeah, so we're going to show you some of the, if you want to do stuff like this, what you can do for a day out here. So that'd be kind of neat.
So David Eastwood, Linda sent me a really cute picture of you and your new grandbaby while you were watching us. I thought that was really cool. So I don't know if you know if she sent that or not, but I got a picture of you and your new grandbaby.
So the rain stopped, so it just showed you how easy it is. It's here and it's gone. So
Yep, wasn't too awful long.
so it's already drying up out here. We already got some dry spots.
How much does it cost, ballpark, to rent an RV space at Kathmandu and a decent modern RV for the length of the rally? This year,
Well,
you're not going to get it.
Yeah. To rent an RV usually runs you. Jack's is the one that rents Jack's Trailer Sales and Rentals right out here. He usually gets anywhere from about $2,800 to $3,000 for a trailer. And there's charges if you want to put linens and all that stuff. A camping site is going to run you about $600 to $800, depending on how big a site. If you want to dump, if you want 50 amp, 30 amp, whatever you decide you want.
So did anything else happen to Adam? Skippy says, poor Adam. I feel so sorry for him.
I was talking about his airbag busted, this thing, and I said it's time for a new truck, but he won't spend it. He just had a lot of it. Yeah, I don't think he's very far from Laconia. He's been about 10 days in the same spot. Now, we haven't called him. I'm just kind of seeing some of his videos pop up. But his airbags popped, and then he tried to move the truck, and what ended up being he had no brakes. His air system went out. And so he's still driving this big old heavy-ass truck through the mountains with
the trailer behind it.
With no Jake brake, whatever. I didn't watch the whole video, so I don't know the whole story. So he finally got someplace where he can get it worked on. Then the airbags went out. So the truck dropped on the wheels, tires. Then he was trying to move the truck, and he thought the axle broke. One of the axles broke.
And while he was stopped, two different people hit him, one from the front and one from the back at two different times. I'm like, oh my gosh. If it weren't for bad luck, that guy would have no luck at all.
He's getting good videos.
I thought we had problems. So David,
the back of the truck didn't really hurt anything, but it just bumped the rail on the top. Wasn't a big deal. But when the guy moved the truck back, and the second time he hit it harder. But the guy in the front clipped and bent his bumper. That guy tried to take off, and Adam caught him. And they called the police on both orders. And so I think the back of the truck's not a big deal, but the front, I don't know if we'll get a new bumper or if he'll just straighten it out. I don't know. I haven't talked to him personally.
Joseph said that we should Harley should give us a Pan America.
No, I don't want a Pan.
Greg M. Hi from Canton, Ohio. I got a lot of relatives that live in Canton, Ohio. I'll be headed to Sturgis on 7/19. All right, Greg. Let us know when you get to town. Huey and Twerp. We went by your place today just to see how it looked. And there's a lot across the streets for sale.
$149,000. You could buy that lot across the street. You'd have two lots.
For
put you a bridge over
6 acres. So
anyway, a bridge over it, you could go back and forth.
That's about
grass is really high.
It'd probably be better to buy something with something on it. That's what they said. It's just such a big ordeal to get something built.
Well, that's why I said if you knew how to do, not saying you don't know how to do anything, but I had that steel building built. If you knew how to build a steel building, which isn't that hard to build, you'd want to go work with somebody a couple times to see how it puts together. But I mean, two people can build a steel building, and so you pay $80,000 or $90,000 for the steel structure to come, plus your concrete, have concrete slab poured, put your sewer and water and stuff in it, and then have somebody finish the inside for you. Would be a lot better off than trying to. Out here, the problem is out here there isn't anybody. If you want to have a business out here building houses and you got your own crew you're going to bring with you, you can make a lot of money. A lot of money. Most people here say it's a year to 2 years out. Right now, some of these builders won't even talk to you because they already got a year's worth of work. They don't want to talk to anybody because who knows what the prices will be a year from now.
Troy, New York is where Adam was at.
No. So he hasn't got very far.
It's probably not too far from you, is it, Skippy? I believe it's fixed, Mike said. That's good. Sounds like Adam is in the war zone. Yep. Poor Adam.
Because he was trying to get home, and now pretty much he almost has to start heading this way because it'd be stupid for him to go all the way home, be home for a week, and turn around and have to come right back out here because he's got to be out here for the 3-wheel, and that's on the 7. So it's going to take him 2-3 days.
Tomorrow's the 1st.
Yeah. So it's going to take him a couple of days to get here anyway. So, yeah, he might as well head on out here.
Well, it depends if he's got to go home and get any supplies.
Well, you can have it shipped to wherever you're going.
I guess.
His daughter's there. They can put it in a box and ship it out.
Hey, Lindy.
Normally, he does that anyway because usually they stop halfway. There's some, I think she's got a relative.
Relatives in either Minnesota or Michigan, one of the two.
Yeah.
So you've been on 1 hour and 53 minutes.
There you go. What have we almost made the 2-hour goal? How many people we got on the night?
115.
Okay, not bad, not bad. You did really good in the video last week. We got over 2,000 people watched our video last week.
Our premieres get ready to start. Our premiere's ready to start.
There's no premiere tonight. There's it set so that you don't forget.
Yeah, so he always tells me, and I said, you forgot to tell me. So I just, from here on out, every single day, my phone will go off at 6 o'clock.
So depending on, from now on, our videos come out at the same time. Everybody always wants to know, I missed your video, I missed this, I missed that. If you, depending on where you're at, it's 6 o'clock, now, not counting lives, but our normal video comes out at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. So if you're Central, it's going to be 7. If you're Eastern, it's going to be 8. If you're Pacific Time, it's going to be 5. So there's
And
your
if you're
3 times.
Neil, which he's not in Alaska.
He's not in Alaska no more.
Before.
You ain't got to worry about him until he gets after the rally. He's in Wisconsin.
Adam is not going home. He is visiting family in New York and then heading to Sturgis.
Okay.
There we go.
So that's great. Hopefully we'll have no more trouble. He'll make it here safe and sound, and we can do some riding when he gets here.
So our plans for the videos during the rally is to just do lives, and so we can spend more time with all you guys and ride with you guys. That's
So
the plan.
we'll have a lot of stuff set up. Now, like let's say we do, let's say today we go out and do a bunch of stuff. And we might talk about that on tomorrow's live. We might come out and say, hey, you know, yesterday, here's what we did. We went out to Moon Gulch. We went down to 385 to Custer. We did this. We did that. You'll see those videos after we get home. So that's our goal, is to try to have all this stuff done before the rally. So you'll be able to plan your time. The rides ain't going to change. The ride doesn't change any different. Well, to tell you, we don't really do any rides during the rally. You know, if we're going to Spearfish, we do that. Or if we're going to Nemo, go out there to Branding Iron or something. Yeah, we do the ride there. But we're not doing Iron Mountain. We're not doing Needles Highway. We don't do Custer. We don't do any of that stuff during the rally because it's just insane. If you do a ride, it's always, which we'll talk about on our radio, you got to get out there by 9 a.m. If you're not out there by 9 a.m., you're asking for trouble. People say, what about animals? Dude, we had a freaking deer out here at 4 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the afternoon on the highway, standing there looking, watching cars go by. So the animals are out all the time here.
Send us your info, and so when you get here, we can meet up with you guys.
So we'll give you all the tips that we know. We're going to talk about
Ken, sorry.
things. Now, there are some things. Now, we're going to go out and do Devil's Tower. We'll do all that before you guys get here. But we're going to do that ride on Wednesday, which is the Ham Jam in Hewlett. And you're all invited to come along with us. We'll leave from Deadwood around noon. And I'll be out there for the Ham Jam later in the afternoon, end up at Devil's Tower, and then come back. We might go through Sundance. But Sundance, they said somebody else is running a Burnout show, and it's not very good anymore. So
We were out there a couple years ago. We stopped and we waited and waited and waited and waited.
2 or 3, but it wasn't any good.
But that's what drives me crazy. It's like it starts at 2, you know, and you get there, it's 5:30. Nothing's happened yet. So you always want to get back before dark. That's our goal. We don't see very good at dark anymore. And
There's more likely that if there is an animal on the side of the road, you won't see it until it's in front of you, and then bad things happen.
Yep.
So we try to do the best. We've never hit an animal.
don't want to hit an animal.
Yeah, we're not looking to. And, so a lot of the stuff we're going to show you ahead of time. Try to stay. Like I say, again, that's why we tell you not to come on the weekend. If you're coming out here for Friday, Saturday, Sunday on the first weekend, you're not going to get much of nothing done. It's going to be so crowded here, it'll be ridiculous. You know, the rides you'll be going through, like Iron Mountain, Needles Highway, there'll be hours you'll be waiting to get through tunnels. It'll just be insane. Then you got a few cars that didn't know any better. It's kind of neat. If you go through Custer now, they give you a little pamphlet and it actually tells you, here's the dates of the motorcycle rally. If you don't want to deal with the motorcycle rallies, stay away. I'm like, wow, I can't believe they put that in their pamphlet.
It's a little warning.
Stay away from
people
bikers. Stay with those bison. Stay with those bikers.
Don't pet the fluffy cows and don't come during bike week.
Yeah.
They just turned around. They just went by a second ago. I tried. I doubt that. I just didn't know where they were. Trying to find a place to park, probably.
I want to ride up and down Main Street.
There you go.
Say I done it. Not as exciting when it's not rally time.
Yep.
But
All righty.
it's very busy here during the week. The traffic's pretty heavy out here. We have a lot of cars, a lot of bikes. Today we went by the brewery, the Sturgis Brewery down here on Junction. And it was packed full of bikes. There was probably 100 bikes in there. Couldn't believe it. I don't know. We didn't stop. We had other things to do. Got to get here. Wanted to eat here. Always try to patronize the places that we come.
That's what they say.
What?
Don't pet the fluffy cows, Rider X says. I love that. Like I just made that up. No, they say that all the time out here.
You got shirts that say that.
Yeah.
And they do. They look.
Hey,
They look like a
Sam Biker,
cow.
how you
They
doing?
look very, very nice. They don't look like they would do anything.
They actually let us. They have.
They have horns. Things with horns don't usually end up. Now, if they didn't have the horns on them, they probably wouldn't be as bad. They'd probably headbutt you. You could stand up. But At least they don't trample you. You know, that'd be the worst thing. I seen a video the other day. If you watch the Badgers, he put it on Facebook, and this guy, all these bikers, they're all standing out there, and it wasn't the same one. Well, this one grabbed the lady, or the guy, I couldn't tell what it was, and threw him to the ground. And they all had to wait till it walked off, and then they went over to look at the guy or girl. I don't know what it was. But he was just showing how all these people were getting off their bikes, cars, they were walking up to him, and it's like, bad news is, I get really close. But I've hunted too. You know how to hunt? You can, you know, you kind of know about being around animals and stuff. You know, I don't get anywhere near the babies. I don't get in the middle of a herd. But I mean, if there was a bunch of people out, I wouldn't be there. I move by myself. I move very slowly. I tell people when you see me videotape, this time we didn't do it. I didn't really get out of the truck. But typically, I'll get off the motorcycle and I'll get pretty close. I won't get close enough to touch them, but I'll be within 10 feet of them. And but I'm not standing at their face either, staring at them. But I move back. When I back up, I back up. I don't turn around and walk away. You know, and I've had rangers yell at me, but I've never been charged. I never had one coming near me.
But at one of the visitor centers at Custer State Park, they've got like their outer coat. They've got their fur, and then they get this outer coat for wintertime. And it feels like those, I don't know, anybody knows how you make those blankets that you tie knots on the end? That kind of feeling, that's what they feel like. It's really kind of soft, and I don't know, didn't smell it, but
they have over where they round them up at now. They have, which is on this video we showed you, they have all the donkeys, the burros are all over there. They had a baby up there. He'd be a little bigger by the time you get here, but you got to climb the hill to see the baby. He said, but maybe by the time the rally comes, it might be big enough that the mom will bring them back down the hill. But there's a bunch of them. You can pet them and all that. They're pretty, not doing nothing. So they're pretty good about something you want to pet. But the bison, do not pet the bison.
No.
They're not there to be played with. And we had one motorcycle when we had the truck, motorcycle guy by himself. We can go down the hill.
mm-hmm. He was up on top, and he kept waving everybody like, "Go on, go on."
Finally seen him turn
not
around.
going down there where all them.
I don't fear my motorcycle, but I do watch what I'm doing. I wouldn't, which I have been. I've been right there, and they're coming close to me, but I don't turn my bike off. I keep my clutch pulled in. I keep my hand on it. If it looks like it's going to charge me or something. Now, the thing you got to watch is sometime between July and the end of August,
Probably
they go into heat. When that happens, it's only happened once since we've been coming to Sturgis. They will charge anything. The males will. Cars, bikes, dinosaurs. Anything that moves, they'll charge. They'll run a horn right through a motorcycle or inside of a car. So during that time,
or your leg.
yeah. So if you're going to, during that time, I don't know if I'll remember to call out there ahead of time and find out if they're ready, if they're in heat or not. But it's very dangerous if they are. Now, we have been out there when it's happened, but we never got charged by any of them.
So Kiwi and Brooke want to know if they needed to cut their grass, and she said the grass across the street was so high before they get there.
You should have the grass cut unless you're only going to park on those rocks. But you could, if you try to pull your trailer into your lot, it's probably 3 or 4 foot high, at least.
Rowan says he thought bison could kneel on people.
They probably could, but I've never seen any. Most of the time, the ones that we've seen on the internet and all this has always been the horns have always got. Now, she also found out, but she didn't know that females have horns too.
Well, because I've seen all these babies.
The males have the bigger
horns.
The bigger collars like a lion, mane.
But because there was all these babies. There's tons of babies out here, and I'm like, that's so cool. And I'm looking at all the bison, and it's like they all have horns. I'm like, where's the mamas? Because I always thought in cows the bulls have horns.
Well, they say out here
the cows
have females have horns.
Anyway, females have horns too, so you can't tell the difference, I guess, unless
You got to look at them and see.
you see a baby nursing. Not going there.
But most of the babies now are past that. So that's what we thought. They just had the babies. They said, oh, no. They go in heat around that August, and then whatever, 6 months or whatever, they have the baby. And then by the time the season comes around again, that one's weaned and ready to start its own life. And then the mama gets pregnant again and starts over.
The cycle starts all over. Circle of life.
And then when they do that roundup in September, they sell those guys. You can buy bison if you'd like to buy one. Have one for a pet in your backyard. Maybe you can train in the petting. Get a baby one. Get a small one.
Don't
Training.
get close. Don't get too close to sex. Check the sex. Nope.
We have petted
Don't
bison,
miss.
though. There's a place you can go to in Colorado.
Nope. Wyoming. Cheyenne, Wyoming.
It's called Terry Bison's
Bison Farm.
Bison Farm. and they take you out on these trucks, these open trailers that you're high up to where you're at the top of their head. So if they tried to ram, they'd ram the trailer, and it's all steel.
Well,
You
they
feed
stick
them
their head out to get
the food that you give them. And
fun.
that was pretty neat because after being in Sturgis, not being able to get anywhere near them, and to be there to where you can actually touch them.
Their tongues are like this long.
It was very, very, very interesting. Yep. What do we got? A super chat?
Yeah, Chad gave us a super sticker.
Thank you. Appreciate that. And but yeah, it's
Jeff was pretty quiet unless he got off. Oh, I bet you it quit raining. He's watching the NASCAR. Anyway,
the rerun.
Yep, I guess. All right. Are you done?
I don't know. What do we got on?
107.
Not bad. We appreciate everybody checking us out here in Sturgis. We're the only ones live on Main Street. They're actually YouTubers that were here. They don't have a whole lot of videos they're putting out yet. And I don't know how long they've even had their channel. I didn't talk much about their channel.
Beggars Life.
Yeah.
BAGGERZLIFE, I think that's what it is.
And they get on our channel a lot, talking and stuff to people. And so we always meet a lot of new YouTubers. And it's always good to kind of check out everybody's channel. Everybody's a little different. Nobody can, it's hard.
Plenty of stuff to go around. Oh, look at that old car. Oh, did you hear it? Ooga. He's got an Ooga horn.
She does.
Oh, she? Oh, there's a bell in the back. I was like, where's the bell ringing from? It's got like a Liberty Bell, like kind of in the back.
Oh, interesting. I've never seen that here.
Nope. Janice is on. There she is. Where you been, Janice? I didn't see her either. How about that? Last but not least.
Yep,
she didn't get to be first. She got to be last.
We're winding down today. We like this time earlier because it took us a little time to get back to the trailer. We can take our showers for the night, get situated for tomorrow.
Stop and get an ice cream on the way home.
We've got to have their ice cream. She's complaining how much weight she's gaining.
I keep pulling my shirt out.
We won't be able to wear a shirt. We'll be able to get around her body. Too many ice creams.
Yeah. One of your previous videos, you mentioned a long, dead road with a bar at the end of it. What's the name of that road?
That's it. Moonshine Gulch.
Yeah. So when you come out the 385 after you leave Spearfish Canyon,
Take a left.
turn left at Cheyenne Crossing, turn left, go up the 385, and then it'll be Roachford Road. And you turn down Roachford Road, and you go all the way down.
It's a great ride down. Now, it doesn't really dead end, but it ends up in the chat. And it gets into more off-road. They say you can go back to Rapid City that way, but it's like 25 or 30 miles of rocks. But it's fine rock. But I mean, I'm not going to try it because I don't want to get my luck is
on the side by side.
My luck is I would ride 20 miles to it and then find out I have to turn around and come back. So we just go back out the same way we came in. It's a great little windy road. I mean, almost every road out here is a good ride.
I put it in my phone for 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, Rowan.
Right.
He wanted to know about getting a cabin next to the bathhouse at Kathmandu for 2025. And I said, I'll tell them your name and tell them that you will be calling them, and then I'll let you know. Did we ever get his number? I got your email. I'll email you and let you know what she says and what you need to do. Good night, everybody. Crap on Cracker says, see you for next week's live. All righty. Stephen Landa says, hi, Bob and Tim. Bye, Landa.
Yeah, we're slowly wrapping up today. So we do them earlier now on Sundays just to get us, get more situated. A lot of these bars start getting a little more, as we get closer to the rally, have more, like now, there's more people coming into the bar. They're coming for dinner. We just don't want to take a table up during their peak times. Today's not so bad. It wasn't hardly nobody out here. It wasn't too busy today. You can't ever tell. There's a bunch of bikes going through now.
Yep.
2 regular bikes and a trike. Like you ride the trike. Oh, she ran that stop sign. Comes cheap. Somebody sent me a joke, and it was really funny. I wish I didn't copy it. It's in the comments someplace. What he said was, he said,
cop pulled him over.
Yeah, cop pulls the guy over, and
because he ran a stop sign.
Yeah, so he didn't run it. He slowed down, looked both ways, and went. So he says, "You know why I pulled you over?" And the guy just said, "No, I don't really know." He said, "You really didn't stop at that stop sign." He said, "Yeah, but I had control of my bike, and I looked both ways."
And I slowed down.
So the cop, what he did is he came over and started beating him in the head with the billy club and said, "You want me to slow down or you want me to stop?" I thought that was pretty funny. I'm gonna get the Chiefs to say that. I think
rubber down, faith up. There you go.
And
God bless you.
It really made a good point.
Yes, it did.
That's
the stop.
That's why the stop sign.
Rowan, Kathmandu has their own bus. They got two. So you don't have to worry about the bus.
Yeah, you don't
You
need to
can ride your own bus from
Yeah,
Kathmandu.
so here they start the bus at like around 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening, and it only goes downtown. So it only comes downtown and back. So if you want to go out to the full throttle, or you want to go to Catman or kickstands or anything like that, then you might want to get on the bus and ride out.
See you soon, Rider X.
I ain't gonna see him. You ain't gonna see him till
Ocean City.
that's a long ways.
Well,
September.
he says he can't wait to get his bob and tam fix. He says he's going to write us back in a couple of days about Mindy's situation. All right, yes, they have their own buses. That's true.
Yep. So they have two, but I think they're only going to run one this year. They already had the bus out, checked it out. It's running really good.
Okay,
So hopefully it won't break down or anything. And that's one of the things I like about Kathmandu. Plus, if you get on the bus, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with Josie's bus, and nothing wrong with that either. But you might stop at a dozen campgrounds before you get to yours. So, let's say it's midnight, you might not get home till 2 o'clock. The time it makes all the stops and all the stuff like that. And it's probably not that drastic long, but
instead of going straight to your campground. And if yours is the first one, that's great. But if it's not, then you got to stop maybe here and there.
Like our bus from Kathmandu will be like on the hour. So it'll either be here at 9 o'clock at night or at 9:30 it's here. It's always at the opposite place.
So it'll pick up on the hour at Kathmandu and drop you off in town on the half hour.
Yeah. Depending on which way it goes. I don't know which way they're going to start. I would say they're probably going to leave in the campground at 5. And so it'll be 5:30 here and go back.
6:30.
So every 30 minutes, you have an hour to get. So if you got dropped off, you got to at least stay in town for 1 hour. That would be your down. And I think it runs till 1 or 2 o'clock.
Something like that.
So
they're all saying hi to each other and bye.
Hi, bye, and her.
Yep. 101. 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Holy Jennifer Jupiter, man, that's a long time.
My back hurts.
Oh,
yes.
Even though we moved 3 times.
I
4
know.
times.
And I got up and gave stickers away.
Oh, got some new fans in there.
Yeah, we did. They wanted to know what we were doing, so she put YouTube live in Sturgis, and we popped right up, she said.
Because who else is in Sturgis? Nobody.
Good night, Bob and Dee. So, thanks for
Any more questions? We'll ask one last time. While she's doing her little ending bit, if you have any last questions that you want to ask about Sturgis, let us know. You can always email us questions that you have concerns. Sometimes, like I say, somebody asked me about Steel Pony, if we could do something through there. Ain't nobody there yet. They're not going to show up till about 2 weeks before the rally. Some of these campgrounds are closed. There's nobody here. There's, Days In, we did stop down there the other day. He was out. They don't even know where he was at. They got a new bar in there, so we were going to he doesn't go on camera. Kickstands, we got to go back and talk to Joey. We went in there and ate.
Good food.
There.
I think we did.
I didn't see that video either.
Yep.
So we went over there.
Chicken
Nobody to talk there. The campgrounds that are down on going to the full throttle. Nobody there on any of those. Pappy Hoyle, Jesse's not here for that. All those ones along there, Iron Horse, whatever all those ones are. Nobody's there. Clean Coast, mowed your grass. That's it. Nothing's going on there.
See you soon.
Buffalo Chip's really not doing anything. So really, there's not a whole lot. Rush No More, they're open. That one that they're staying at, they're open. Campground these guys were at. One at top of the hill.
Black Hills Vista.
So they're open. RV Sturgis Park is open. Susie's is open. No Name Campground is open. So if you have some of these other ones that are along the 90 are open. A couple of them I don't see anything going on, but a couple of them's already got RVs have been sitting there already. The one that's way down there on the left before you get to Rapid City, it's got a bunch of campers in it already. So probably full-time people living in them. So there is a lot of stuff going on. We also found out if you're looking to stay anywhere out by Gillette, we heard they're having a monster RV powwow or something. 50,000 people supposed to show up the first weekend out in Gillette. So
during Bike Week.
Yeah, so you might want to stay nowhere near there that first weekend. Be anywhere out by Gillette. Just FYI.
Or if you're coming from that way, you might be running into a lot of
RV. So I don't know what's going on. Somebody told us about it yesterday, and we'll have to do some investigating to see what's going to be and where they're going to be at. Because 50,000 people, you said
Sturgis Motorcycle Rally
25,000. I don't know if there's a big fairgrounds out there or what the heck.
August 1st through 10th will be the 2025 dates for the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally.
Go.
1st to the 10th.
And you can always come early. Kathmandu, for instance, if you're looking at Kathmandu now, they're open longer. They're all open during the summer. A lot of these campgrounds are open during the summer, but some of the ones we rattled off now are only open during rally, and that's it. Lampshire, they're only open during the rally. What's that? Those couple of on the hill behind Days Inn.
Eagle's Nest and what's that one way up there?
I don't know. They're not open yet. They're all closed up.
I don't know. Did you see all those? There was a bunch of trailers up there on the hill when we went to Spearfish this morning.
They might be rentals or something.
I don't know, but there must have been at least 10 of them. I don't know.
Because it's just like out here where the Iron Horse, there's a bunch of trailers sitting out there along that little road that's all rocked up there. So there's some people that leave their trailers, or there might be some of these campgrounds like Kathmandu. It's got a couple trailers. Neil's staying in one of those. They got a couple trailers. I guess they rent out. They rent the house out now. It's already rented. The guy with if you've been around for a long time, many years ago, there used to be a guy that had a pirate's boat that drove around. He's got a new pirate's boat, and he's going to be here for the Sturgis Rally. Staying out of Kathmandu.
Good night, Joseph.
He's renting a house.
If I'm there in Illinois, in Ottawa.
A lot of crazy stuff going on. So it'll be something different, new. We'll be back out again. Anybody remembers that or not? We told you about the Gas Monkey Garage. They're hoping to be open sometime here mid-July. We'll be monitoring that and see how it's going. They worked really late last night. They were out here till 9 or 10 o'clock last night working. Not here today. So they're really trying to get that all done for you guys. Check that all out. So that'd be neat. Always like to have something new. They're going to be open year-round. So that's kind of neat. Come out here and get your off time. Or it's like here, there's been a lot of bikes here, they've said, since Memorial Day. A lot of bikes have been running around. And we see them. The day we were out here, went down to Spearfish. We ate at Perkins this morning. And we probably 50, 60 bikes I've seen going both ways on the highway. So a lot of bikes out here already. Lots to do. All these bars are open. We're going to show you, the video tomorrow is going to show you pretty much most of the bars that are in town. Now, we didn't go to the hotels or nothing like that and look at any of those, but the main bars that you would know roughly in town, we went through all those yesterday and kind of showed you around a little bit and where they're at, their addresses, to make sure you got. There's going to be some wet teas. There's some pole dancing that's going to be done at one of the bars, and we're going to be telling you that later. It's not in that video, but we're going to be telling you about that. So there'll be some fun stuff. There'll be some adult things going on in some of the bars upstairs. So that'll be exciting. Pam's been invited to participate up there. She's going to go up there and check it all out. You're going to check it out, ain't you?
I'm going to go up there. I'm not going to participate.
I didn't know what she was doing. She said, I'm going to go up there later. See you later.
They asked me, you guys want to go up there? You guys want to go up there? And I'm like, if you want me to go up there, I'll go up there.
Might have a Patreon channel. We'll see. She did, years ago, she did it over at One Eye Jack's.
That went up on the 3rd floor.
Yeah. And so there's some fun stuff to do too. You don't have to always go all the way out Topless Tuesday. We're going to do a thing on Topless Tuesday. A lot of people always want to know what to expect. Where is it at? How far is it down the road? What's the good, the bad, and the ugly? And we're going to do that this year. We're going to go out there in the next few weeks and kind of show you where it's at, how far it is. One of the things that sucks is on the way out there, it's Montana. Can't stop at the sign, take a picture. Cops in there. No stopping. Because they've had people get killed there, pulling in and out of the cars and stuff, so they don't let anybody stop. So there's some bad things about it. When you're going that far, it's great to take a picture of Montana if you've never been there.
Yeah.
But we'll be able to stop because we'll go out there early. So we'll stop on the bike and take pictures. Show you what you don't get. You want to take a picture of just a sign, you get your green screen and put yourself in front of it.
There you go.
Or send me a picture and I'll put you in front of it on your bike. So that'd be kind of exciting. So we got a lot of stuff in the queue here to get going for you guys. Got a lot of stuff to still show you. Some of the great rides. If there's places that you'd like us to check out, we're happy to look into it. But sometimes we go to something and it's like, this isn't anything special. It's kind of like, I don't know. Well, they got a bar down here at the hotel, Baymont. They've been advertising on Facebook. I don't know if I'm going to go in there and film anything or not.
It's a cool bar.
Yeah, it looks like we looked at it before, but now there's some gals running or something. They got some nice looking waitresses or something, bartenders or something in there. I've seen them come up on Facebook a few times. We might make it out there before the rally. But I mean, typically we don't go to that kind of stuff. There's another one down here at the cigar store. They have a bar, but I think it's more of a beer bar. I don't think it's really a bar. It's more of a smoking cigar bar. than it is a drinking bar, but I think they have beer in there. So down here, once you get down here during Sturgis, there's gonna be a bunch of places selling beer. You know, out here at that what's that motorcycle place sells beer for $3. The Green Building sells Honda used bikes.
Oh, Rumble On.
Yeah, Rumble On sells beer out here for $3. There'll be a couple other stands you'll see out here. Budweiser might have a stand out here again this year. I don't know if they're coming or not, but they might. But you might find a few places along here. If you buy their plastic cup from the city, you can put beer in it.
Wine.
Yeah, you can put wine or beer in it, no hard liquor. You have to go out to your car and pour it in. I didn't tell you that, but you could. But you have to stay in the zoned area. To get outside the zone, you get ticketed. You can't have open containers. You can't have a beer can or a bottle or a plastic cup. It's got to be their Sturgis cup to be able to walk on the street with the beer.
Jana, send me your information so I can pass it on to Neil. All done?
So, no other questions?
No.
Going. Any more questions? Going one last time. So,
Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we appreciate all you guys. Love hanging out with you guys, and can't wait to see you guys. Be safe out there on your motorcycles. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Share us with your family and friends. Give us a big thumbs up. Ring that bell for notifications, and we'll see you on the next video.
here you go. I'll turn the camera around, and I'll show you how much rain and stuff we got out here on the ground. Let me turn the camera around here. Got to go here to more. Hit settings. Camera. Hey, I'm right there. Change this. Hit this. Done. Back. Hey, there we go. So I'm just going to take a quick look. Don't talk. So you can see it's already dried up. So there's no, you can't even tell it is really, you see about the truck there, it's a little wet around there. But there's the sun's trying to come back out. So right now it's about, let's see, what is it? We started at, so it's a little bit after 6, I guess it's about 6:30. So there's looking down Main Street. You can see down that way. There's the new banners. It's summertime in Sturgis. They have another one that says, welcome to Sturgis. They have another one that says, thank you for visiting Sturgis. Their tent there is selling their shirts and stuff right now. They got their tables outside. Nobody's really sitting outside at any of the bars. There's nobody here. There's nobody over there. You got to go inside for their barbecue. They have smoked meat is what they're saying they have. They got a bunch of junk on their menu right now, but that's going to change when it gets to be rally time. The race that they're going to have, the American Flat Track, actually turns right here. So it goes down one block to that stop sign. It's actually going to come this way. Come this way. It'll turn there, go up to Sherman, make a left, go down to Harley-Davidson Drive, which is where the Sturgis Hotel is right there. So it's all 90-degree turns. So that'll be going on the last Sunday. If you're still around here. Whoops, hit my elbow there. So you can kind of see what's going on. Let's go over here and look at the Sturgis sign. See what's going on over there. All you can eat steak dips today, every Sunday, all day do, but not during rally time. So I can't zoom in. But if you look way up there, if you got a big TV, you can see the Sturgis sign. It's the very top one's a big Sturgis, and the other little Sturgis says Sturgis RV, but you can't see the RV because trees in the way. There's Al. That's usually open, but I don't know if they closed early because of the rain. So we still have some T-shirt places. Dixon Flannel is already open. They've been open for a while. They open Memorial Day weekend. The owner won't be here till right before rally. We'll get him on then. We had a bunch of people set up for interviews. 160 Biker Chick, she's open now. Vanessa's not here yet. She'll be here in a week or so. But they got her girl in there selling. So if you're looking for some nice clothes, you can go check them out. Emma's Ice Cream Place and stuff, it's open down there. The Oasis Bar. The Dungeon Bar is open now in the afternoon. They're only open Thursday. I think it's either Tuesday or Thursday through Sunday. And so we tell you that on the video. And right here is where we're going to leave you at is Loud American. Oh, they got Little Texas is playing this month in July. They cost for that. I think it's $30. Not bad. $70 for VIP. So Cam might want to go to that. So we haven't looked into that yet. So there you go. Got a quick look and all that excitement. Say bye. Say bye.
Bye. Sorry, I had my mic covered up because I didn't know if you could hear the music. Take care. See you soon.
Oops.